everyone. Um, you know, I shouldn't have listened to, or rather, I misread some of the information provided by the UFC. Um, for some reason, I thought the entire card is going to start at 2 o'clock, and I'm just realizing that it's probably going to just be the main card, and I apologize for that. I read the times wrong, but yeah, here I am. I'm still trying to actually access. I'm still, I'm still trying to access the fight. I'm so annoyed that I'm this late. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm here now, so hopefully, we can finish up together. My bad. I thought I would be here a little bit earlier, but I misread the times because the UFC was like, "Nah, dude, don't worry. It starts at 2 o'clock in the morning in South Africa." Can no, they're talking about the main card, but it is what it is. Let me actually open the fight and let's get started. First, let me try and make space on this computer because it's taking up a lot of time to load absolutely anything. So to everyone who watches the stream, my apologies for being late. So yeah, let me just try to set up the stream and then we can get started. I can actually start giving my opinion. um, I wonder who has been like performing well. I saw that Andrea Lee and Charles Johnson lost, which sucks, but it is what it is. I didn't actually expect that to be the case. It was honestly surprising to me, especially for I'd say both Charles Johnson and Andrea Lee. I had a little bit of confidence in them, but I mean, it's women's MMA, so I mean, I should have expected it to happen. Uh, Come on. I'm still trying to make a bit of space right now. Bear with me. What fights are happening right now? Because I need to be caught up a little bit while I'm still trying to fix some of my issues. Uh, so yeah, it also doesn't help that this thing is so flippin' slow. You know. Um, Fill it to the gilly. Um, Lane got sparked. Oh, welcome to the stream, my guy. Crazy KO. That's crazy. Right now, it just happened now. That's insane, man. Um, Flo, are you streaming Peterson versus Barlow? Um, I'm about to join. Like, I just recently um woke up. Sucks. But I got the times wrong. I thought the prelims would start at 2 a.m. But I'm realizing now they started a little bit earlier than that. But I'm here now, so it's fine. It's fine, but it sucks a little bit. But yeah. Um, Pinto looked a little mid, but he got a great KO. Yeah, I mean, I expected that as far as Pinto is concerned because ultimately he is still fresh, in the UFC. So I'd assume that he has to improve a little bit more with experience. Normally, whenever someone comes into the UFC, they are a little bit green. And then once they get a little bit of experience, they grow into a UFC fighter. But that normally comes a little bit later. It differentiates between quality fighters and those who are just passing by. Uh, this this laptop today is just not cooperating with me. So currently, what's the fight, guys? Because this thing is taking its own sweet time. So I'm assuming, that but but again, Lane versus Pinto was actually the featured prelim, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think it was the featured prelim. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. What is happening? Uh, uh, this laptop. I should just format this whole thing. It's taking so much time. Oof. Anyway, um, where are we in the fight? Are the fighters coming out or keep talking? Almost finished. Ex Bonti. What do you mean? Keep talking. Almost finished. That sounds odd. Um, maybe are you BJK fan? I don't even know what BJK is, man. Unfortunately, um, uh, don't worry about it. You got you have Gavanta or Roach. Gavanta or Roach. Are you referring to boxing? Um, I haven't done boxing in a while. If you're referring to boxing, so far I've been concentrated a little bit on MMA. It's mainly because of time. Maybe once I start going full time on the channel, maybe I'll start. Not maybe, I'm going to start actually doing boxing full time, and it sucks because I'm really good at predicting boxing fights, but for now, I'm going to focus a little bit on MMA. Who's this? Sigils. I'm not sure what are we here. I don't understand the question. Can you please try to rephrase it? Um, Oof. I need to do something about this laptop. To be honest, it's. Oh, hi man. Welcome from South Africa. How are you doing, man? Uh, oh goodness, goodness, goodness. MMA changed a lot. In what sense, man? How did it change a lot? What do you mean? Can you please elaborate if you don't mind? Since 90s and early 2000s. Okay. So you mean MMA in general, not anywhere in particular? Dr. James, hold on, looks like you do it too much. I do it too much? I'm a little bit confused by that statement. But my mind is preoccupied right now. What do I do too much? Oh, goodness. um, Not everyone is an expert in grappling. I steer away from a street fight a bit. Oh, so you mean in terms of like general fight, like fighting in general? Um, so I guess, but I didn't actually know that. Like as far as common people knowing how to grapple, that's actually very interesting, especially in your country. Are there a lot of grapplers in Zimbabwe? What's up, big dog? How are you, man? Antonio, I think. How are you, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm just uh, planned poorly, you know. So, um, okay, okay. I'm almost done. Maybe I'm going to start watching along with you guys, which is the main purpose of this whole stream. Okay, okay. At least there's a bit of progress. Uh, at least there's a bit of progress. But it sucks that I woke up this early. Um, am I slow? Maybe. Who knows? What kind of question is that, man? Maybe I am. Who knows? Why are you asking? Like, do you want to pay me slow money? Uh, let's get into the. Stop laying. How you mean, dude? I'm so confused by your questions. What do you mean stop laying? Okay, I think my problems are about to be a bit solved, but I'm still late, so that honestly sucks. Um, Let me actually start watching the fights. stop complaining. Um, uh, the man is a brick worker. Cut him some slack. Um, who are you talking about, man? I'm so confused right now. Who's a brick worker and who's supposed to be cutting anyone any slack? Um, am I missing something, or am I supposed to be the brick worker? Come on, stream. I need to get a hold of this streaming thing, man. Like, coming through this late is not acceptable. Um, what's up, big dog? How are you? I think you've greeted me before, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, it is what it is, man. I appreciate you being here. Yes, you are a brick worker, and they should cut you some slack. Okay. When did I start working as a brick worker? This is news to me, by the way. I wasn't aware I'm a brick worker, but it is what it is. the people I the people I normally watch fights with are not here. Um, and I can't really blame them. I was very late to the party. Walking around ornery and hungry his whole life. So the results have been there in the octagon. He's got a huge test in front of him tonight. I mean, if you ever seen 80% body fat, and if you did, I don't know how much by how much am I behind as far as the stream. Maybe I'm like I don't know 30 seconds behind. I don't know. We'll see. But Sam Patterson, I think the big thing he's going to want to focus on is keeping those hands up because he has a tendency to keep that chin up right on the center line. And if you're fighting a Danny Barlow, that's so where's everyone like as far as the stream? Is everyone at some Patterson coming into the octagon, or have you guys gotten to Barlow? I don't know. He is willing to hurt someone, and he will hurt Danny Barlow tonight. All right, Dom, you know what we do when Danny Barlow makes the walk. Everybody with me, put your left hand in the air. Dom won't do it. Okay. Left hand to God. Danny Barlow, Memphis, Tennessee, third UFC appearance. He's off to a 2-0 start at another I like John Annie. Meeting. I feel like you were able to extract a lot of good things out of Danny. Hopefully Danny Barlow actually pulls it through, man. I mean, when I got to talk to him in the meeting, you can really the fact that he had a close fight with Veterinikov is very, very worrying at this point, but hopefully he gets it done, man. It is football, basketball, the sports you played growing up. And in these sports, you always watch film. I mean, any NFL football player, quarterbacks, whatever you watch, you know they've watched film. Bro. So this man has taken that Rooster, approach. How are you, man? Mixed martial arts. He believes it's very well studied. He knows everything about Sam Patterson and believes his left hand to God, which I like how he has us all raising that up to the man himself. God says that left hand's going to land. Danny
Barlow really is looking to be full parts technical and entertaining. Sometimes that can be easier said than done in an MMA contest, but he really prides himself on his technique, but also
Let me actually check the score.
The athletic pedigree is just absurd. Track and field, he high jumps.
Why am I even going that far?
With no coach and no technique in high school. 6'2" ended up being the winning jump at state, and he qualified at 6'6". Tremendous basketball player in his own right as well. Felt like football was really his best sport. And Sam Patterson is a guy who can somewhat match the frame, which is unique for this welterweight division. And also a guy in Patterson who feels like he is just...
I don't know how many fights I got right and how many fights I got wrong. I'm just annoyed a little bit because I was late.
Well, we are excited for this welterweight tilt. If you cannot tell, let's get to the tail of the tape for the main card.
That's a late one never, right?
Barlow,
So,
29,
yeah.
Sam Patterson, 28. Patterson with
it's no wonder my regular
no issues on the
people
scale for either man. It's a
not even here.
For the American. Danny, left-handed god at Barlow. All right, now for the particulars, back inside Joe Martinez.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go! Live from the UFC Apex here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We welcome you to UFC Fight Night. Kape versus Almabayev. And now, fight fans, we are set to go 3 rounds this scheduled in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner.
Shoshat McGee, I'm also even surprised that he actually lost. I woke up and I was like, I thought the prelims hadn't even started. And it turns out they had. I'm also very disappointed in Charles Johnson. Like, how do you lose that fight? But I guess I'd have to come back and watch it back and see actually what happened. Because I'm still a little bit puzzled as to like how would he have lost that particular fight. It's honestly shocking, to be honest. He threw away the second round. And I would have expected a little bit more from him. It's honestly disappointing to hear that he actually threw it away. Especially from someone who's been in the UFC for that long, man. Like, it honestly sucks.
In the octagon, Chrissy Blair getting started here for round 1.
Let's just see how Barlow performs, because as far as I know, I've gotten 2 fights wrong so far. I don't know if I've gotten more wrong up until this point. Yeah, and getting 2 fights wrong is not nice. Left hand from from the flea market is about to cook.
You see, Barlow always lands that left hand because he's the southpaw. That's the power hand.
Wow, you guys are crazy, man. Like, why from the flea market though?
So the back leg.
I guess we'll see if he can put Sam Patterson away. Maybe it won't be from the flea market. Maybe at the very least, I don't know. A popular chain store at the very least.
Going into this fight is the first time he's actually had more pro fighting experience than his opponent. Also feels as though he has humbly faced tougher competition coming in. With a powerful left hand. Beautiful inside leg kick from Barlow.
Ooh.
Barlow's such a competitor when you hear him talk about his previous athletic accomplishments. Nice entry there by Barlow. Just an athlete and a competitor in every sense of those words. Nice shot to the body by Patterson.
Patterson is moving a little bit too much. If he doesn't have enough cardio, he's going to fade in the later rounds. But I'd like to see what's going to happen when Patterson maybe tries to shoot.
Nice work by Barlow on the inside of that Patterson left leg.
So far, it looks a bit evenly matched with a slight edge to Danny Barlow.
That left hand getting closer and closer for Barlow. Patterson was able to land his right hand. Beautiful jab by Barlow. somebody from the Barlow corner just said he's scared out of his mind, Danny. Patterson starting to circle to that right side. You got to be careful.
I like Danny Barlow's pressure, man.
Oh yeah, you're exactly right. Ash. You wouldn't do that. You know better. You watch enough fights.
I don't circle.
Nailed it. You got to stay weak side.
Ooh.
And you can see the other thing I don't like is you're seeing Patterson start to lean back. Well, Barlow has him up against the fence, so leaning back isn't going to be there if you keep the man up against the fence. And he's just hunting him down, waiting for that one shot.
Not surprised to see a patient approach out of Patterson early. Felt as though...
Nice hook landed for Patterson.
Oh, yeah.
You see, he's got power too, and he knows it.
Oh, no!
Gets the job done. Incredible.
Lead! Sam Patterson by knockout. Who had that?
Patterson showing his adjustments in this game. Kept his head there, and whenever Barlow came in, he made sure and hit him harder, and he's showing he's got power in his hands too.
Well, Mike Beltran gave Barlow a little bit of a leash, but Sam Patterson, a lot of people felt like submission might be the path to victory. Plus 245, the underdog tonight. And Sam Patterson gets it done.
That's
by devastating knockout.
Man, that is how you make a name for yourself. That's how you move up in the rankings fast. That's how you get
I'm
yourself.
trying to think you are mine.
All right, now look at tonight's blazing knockout.
It's looking
moment
bad
brought to
for
you
me
by Buffalo Wild
tonight.
Wings.
Eska,
You see right
Zulu
there, he
Ang
clipped it with
losing
the right
that.
hand because Barlow came in recklessly. He was just throwing
Oh,
hooks.
my,
and
I needed
Patterson
this
waited
one.
and cut right in
Man.
between those hooks. Very similar
This
to what
is
you saw
bad, man.
Adesanya do
I
to
mean,
Pereira up against the fence. He
we
found
saw it
one
with the
shot until
Terenikov.
it
I
got
thought
in, and
that
then
was
the
like
blood in the water going for the finish here.
unrelated,
Look at that
but
shot that lands at the end. Two heavy shots at the end to get the finish. Not easy to do that. Incredible job by Patterson. One
yeah,
more look.
this
Say
is
one more
bad.
look. Left hook. Look at this right hand.
There's
Bam.
nothing more to add
That
to
sits him
that.
down.
It's
Follows
not
it up right
looking
here with
good.
that hook at the end.
Yo, Zulu
Puts a
Ang,
bow
I have
on it,
family in
and then
SA.
finishes the job. Patterson
What
showing.
in South Africa,
Don't
man?
mess with me. Try to hunt me down,
Wow.
I'll get you.
What a moment for the Team Cross-Face product, Sam Patterson. Danny Barlow goes over to offer up some
Yeah.
sportsmanship. We'll talk to Patterson after this.
This is bad for me, man. The freed Barlow to Wonderboy and let him retire. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. He came in with so much hype, man. Cape Town, Cape Malay, okay. I'm not very familiar with Cape Town. Obviously, I know of it. I haven't frequented it as much, but that's incredible. Does it form part of the Western Cape or Eastern Cape? Mm. Feel it to the gilly. Danny left hand to the to Santiago Bala. I think I have flu, guys. Philly to the gilly, man. I don't even know how I'm doing on pegs, but it's not looking good, man. I think I got 3 wrong so far. He did it from the king. Cape Jew. Okay.
UFC, and with
I
that
mean,
decision,
like,
here
there's very little I
is
can
Joe Martinez.
comment on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 3 minutes, 10 seconds, round number 1. Your winner by way of knockout, Sam Patterson!
This is so disappointing, man. Like,
Right, ladies and
these
gentlemen,
prospects
here
are
with your
busy
winner,
losing this year. I don't know what's happening with them.
The celebration is
It's like
on for
they
Team
took a
CrossFace.
decision.
What
And you know
result
what,
here tonight?
guys?
Looked like you were
We've been winning for
exercising
too
some
long.
patience there
It's
early,
time
and
to
then you
lose
landed the
now.
right hand and finished him from there.
Shoshat
How are
McGee,
you feeling
moral
right
of the
now?
story tonight is if a black guy has a weird haircut, he will lose.
I know.
I can't even argue with that. I'm busy trying to see my score so far because I've gotten
We're going to
three.
show you some of
I
the
mean, for
highlights. I
the
know you're
past
going to
few
enjoy watching
cards,
this one back. But going into this fight,
I haven't
Danny
been
Boyle
doing
was
that
undefeated. You were
well.
excited
I
about the step
wonder.
up in competition, and you were ready.
Obviously, I don't think it's just me because I saw that Barlow and Johnson are the only ones I got wrong. Yeah, I mean, you're doing significantly better than I am because I went with JJ Aldridge. I only got the WMMA one wrong because I'm mentally deficient in MMA. I mean, I think I got three wrong so far. But I saw the top 10 top predictors for the last 9 months. Um, a lot of people who are in the top 10 have dropped off, man. Like, it means these last few cards have been destroying a lot of people. Um, I've been in the top 10 for a very long time, but it's honestly odd for me to be fighting life and death at this point, like I am right now. Um, because normally I don't get this nervous when I'm watching fights, but hey, it is what it is, man. Paolo and Johnson are the only ones I got wrong. Oh, man, you're doing significantly on. You're doing better than me, so I guess let's see how the night plays out. But Paolo is a disappointment, man. I only got okay. I think I read some of these comments. I thought me and Johnson were family, but man, I was wrong. Yeah, it's disappointing to see these things happen. I got all the men's one right. Yo, sup? How are you, man? Am I? Nah, I'm up right now. I've been dropping stinkers for weeks before this card. Damn. Okay. Um, I I'm still surprised that I'm still in the top four. To be honest, um, obviously I know my predictions are good, but for the past few cards, I've been getting like 4 fights wrong, sometimes three, which is not necessarily good. Normally, I would average like two wrong, sometimes three. So now the average is a little bit different. Maybe it's because of some of the changes that I've made to my prediction strategy, which I need to look at. But clearly, it's not just me because it's sad when you look at the best predictors on YouTube. It doesn't look good, man. People are coming in and out of the top 10. Um, yeah, it's bad. It's bad when you see predictors like who were once considered really good coming in and out. Some are barely in the top 10. Like it's honestly sad. But in any case, let me see how many. One, two, three. So I'm down three right now. How many fights are left? One, two, three, four. So that's one, two, three, four. Yeah, I'm down three right now. Up one, two, three. So it's 3-3 for me so far. I need these next four. Let me see. I think Gomez should be able to get this one done. Esteban. I'm not very confident about Julian Marquez. I'm not so confident about Manel Kape. So this night could this night could turn out badly for me. Um, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, it sucks. Let me see. Philly to the Gilly. I'm completely demoralized from this card. I don't think I will get a good card in predictions until after April or something. But for me, it worries me. Even if like predictions are unpredictable, but it's uncharacteristic of me to actually not have consistent good weeks, right? Yeah, at least two cards were rough for me. I mean, for me, it was the Mackenzie Dern card. Yeah, any card for me that I feel like I get four fights wrong. It doesn't matter how many fights there are on that particular card. It feels rough for me. Right, so this particular card, it honestly felt rough. My predictions are pretty much a shotgun approach. I can't even get the 70%. I mean, as long as it works for you, man. Like, don't even try. Don't even be too hard on yourself, man. Philly to the Gilly. UFC in 2025 doesn't hit the same way anymore. Yeah, it's rough, man. But it just goes to show that the matchmaking is good. As a fan, you can enjoy. You can enjoy, what do you call it? You can enjoy the competitiveness of the fights, even though there are not like that many big names. But at the very least, we can enjoy the competitiveness of the fights. But um, I mean, yeah, it sucks, man. I don't know. The beginning of the year, I was killing it. I wouldn't say that. I'm still in the top 10. I actually think I'm in the top 5 of the best predictors, but it still doesn't feel good. Um, because I haven't been doing that well recently. It's something I need to actually take a look at, but I guess we'll just have to see how the rest of the fights play out. I mean, if I get the remaining fights right, I mean, the remaining four fights right, then um, I'll be a little bit confident. But so far, it feels like I'm being. It feels like I'm a trashy predictor so far. It doesn't matter whether I'm considered one of the best or not. I feel like it's a what have you done for me recently type of a business, especially as it relates to me. I expect excellence from myself, and I'm not producing that. That's so far, you know. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. I feel pretty confident though about UFC 3013. I think I made significant changes. Um,
That was a sneak peek into the countdown show for UFC
whew,
313. If you would like to
UFC
take a
3013
deeper
is
dive
going to
into
be
the
another
exciting
card, man.
journeys of Alex Pineda and Magomed
I
Ankalaev as
can't
they
wait
get
to
ready to
break that
engage in
down.
UFC 313. You can watch the countdown right now on UFC's YouTube channel, and it airs throughout the week on ESPN2 and ESPN News as well. Check your local listings. All right, sneaky peek fight here coming up at featherweight, ladies and gentlemen. Can William Gomez start 5-0 in the UFC? We will find out together. Expectations are high for this pair of featherweight risers, and with momentum on both sides, Jairo Emil and
Um,
William Gomez show up in each other's
Naidu,
bracket.
today many
Excellent
losers,
to
bro.
see.
Yeah, man.
Keep the momentum going.
Naidu, why are
Patiently
you
waiting for
laughing?
his chance to make his move on the
I missed
featherweight
my
elite.
parlay.
Colombian
Okay,
Jairo
feel it
Emil
to the
gets his
gills. You look
opportunity tonight, and
tripping.
he gets it against stricken Frenchman William
I'm,
Gomez.
am I
With opening
tripping
knockouts
though?
of Tony Garcia
Like,
and Chung Young Lee since running
Shoshat
for
McGee, I
seasons
got
set to
cooked
take
in
on a
Australia.
contender series, Emil is embracing
Oh
the even
my, I'm
moves
so
spotlight
annoyed. I
when he
changed
faces
that
Gomez, the rising star from Paris.
damn
His current
WWE pick.
12-fight
I
winning
was
streak
praying
includes 4
for a
UFC
robbery.
wins, all serving to stamp this one of the more
And
intriguing
I'll take a
featherweight
robbery
matchups
at this
of the
point.
new
The
year.
Philly to the Gilly.
Coming up next,
Because
Jairo
WMMA, who
"Hurricane"
cares?
Emil versus William
to the gilly. I had a good break dur- during it. Oh, a good break and a shit break. What's a good break, by the way? To the gilly and the shit break. I'm annoyed because I know how that fight was. That fight was the one I shit the bed on. I mean, he's still doing really well. I'd say better than me. Shoshat McGee, I parlay JJ, Cheb, and Pinto. Yeah, you make good money. I'm glad to hear that, man. Because last week, or was it the week before that? We were all we were all in a bad place, you know. Fill it to the gilly. We collectively, as fans, should just ignore women's MMA unless Whaley is fighting or something. Hey, that's good advice. Women's MMA is probably one of the most unpredictable things in combat sports. I stand to be corrected, but damn. Like, it doesn't matter how good you are, like, you can lose at any point to anyone in WMMA. That's how crazy it is. I expected a little bit more from Denny Barlow. I mean, I'm also disappointed about that. Well, I had a joint break before watching Peterson clutch up. I mean, that's good. As far as I know, you picked Peterson, right? You're doing really well. Shortshot McGee got cooked on my Johnson Barlow parlay. I mean, I'm down three, so I mean, if I get any like a fight wrong, I'm officially over my limit of fights to get wrong. It's better you not know what a good session is. Wow, feel it to the gilly. Now I'm curious on what that is because if gun session is not like a shit break, basically, I wonder then what it is. Goblin break. What are you guys talking about, man? Like, alright, you guys. Hopefully, I get the remaining fights right, and then all will be balance will be restored. Fent break. Is it a fentanyl break? What are you? What does that mean? I don't know what fent means. Fentanyl? I don't know. I mean, my pages take up so much of my time. I don't know how. I don't have a lot of social cues. I
Mark
don't
on
know for
record
lack
for the
of a better
featherweights,
word.
24-2. This should be good. Michael Neal's undefeated at 34. William Gomez, a winner of the
Gomez,
UFC. He's
please do not
27.
lose this fight.
Gomez with an amazing frame for this division. He is 6 feet with a 73-inch reach. We'll see if he can maximize those advantages tonight. Here now for the intros, Joe Martinez.
And all fight fans, here we go with our next fight tonight. 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. His background is in Canada. At 6 feet even, he weighed officially 146 pounds.
I had to beg Peterson. I mean, I can't blame you, man. I had a feeling that's why I said that there aren't that many fights that I feel pretty
In
confident
16
about, but
fights,
I
his record
thought
stands at 14 victories. With
my
2
lock
defeats,
obviously was
fighting
Esteban
out
de
of Paris,
Bovics, but
France, here
I
is
honestly
the
thought Charles
champ.
Johnson and Andrea Lee would actually do better than they did.
Feet 9 inches tall. This
Um,
mixed martial artist
even
weighed in at
Barlow,
146
but
pounds. In 10,
I
the
lied to myself yesterday.
undefeated Hyder, the
Philly to the Gilly, I didn't
Hurricane
have any bets tonight. I have just
Amir!
been getting my ass
And
handed
your
to me
referee in charge, Chris
for the past
Tognoni.
3 months.
It
Yeah,
was incredible to get to meet these two
that's why I
individuals.
was like, I can't really
William
be
Gomez, this
proud
one
of
crazy
myself.
story for Emil, who
Even
moved to the
though
U.S. at
I'm
6
ranked the
years of
number five
age with his sisters and
over the
his
past
mom. His
9 months
father
as
was
far as the
abusive.
best
They snuck
predictors
away. Last time he
on
saw his
YouTube.
dad was at
Can't
the
really be
airport
proud
as they were
about that
trying to get away. And Hyder
because
was gracious
lately I
enough to
haven't
share
been
that
doing
story
that
with us.
well as far as picks go.
Trying to move to 11-0 tonight. He's in yellow. It's the
Um,
body kick there from William Gomez.
Nice
Come
catch that
on,
kick. And
Gomez.
look at the scramble ability
Gomezella,
of
Gomez.
Gomez. I mean, that's what's
I
made
mean,
him
you can't lose
so
to
tough to
you
take. That was
can't
an
get
easy takedown
a
for
robbery
Gomez.
win
Got out of it.
over Joe Anderson Brito and then get beaten by Haida Amir, guys. Like, I'd be so
The analogy
disappointed
that
if that
Hyder Emil
happened.
said is, I feel like I'm a pit bull chasing down a French bulldog here. See if he can make it happen.
Um,
Good right hand lands for Emil. Now changes up his level.
Philly to the Gilly Gomez might stink this one up.
Knee to the inside for Emil.
don't
Gomez very good in
don't
the
do
clinch
that,
and lands a
man.
nice
Like,
knee.
I can't
Right
afford
now
to
he's under
lose
the
a
armpits
Moicano
of
right
Emil,
now.
which keeps
He
Gomez
can't.
safe.
No food.
Good offense.
That's why I'm like, how do you
That's a
get a
fast
robbery over Joe
raise
Anderson
of the knee
Brito and
by
then you lose
Gomez.
to Haida Emil? That that would be insane.
Gomez doing a really good job controlling
Um,
inside space, meaning
I'm
he's
willing to watch
inside
a
the arms
stinky
of
win.
Hyder Emil in each of these scenarios so far up against the fence.
Wow,
That's how you
Philly
stay
to the
safe
Gill is
against a big
saying
grappler.
at
You
this
stay on
point
the
I just
inside
want
space. See how he's
some
inside the
correct picks.
shoulders
I'm
and
with you,
underneath the
man.
armpits.
Like,
Yeah, that's where he's staying
it's
very
not
safe.
fun.
Not a
Imagine
lot
Gomez
Hyder
gets
can do
slapped.
as long as he's on the outside.
Are you
Gomez
taking
is.
over Tweezy's job now because he's not in the
So he's
in the
always
stream?
underside, always inside, always under the armpits. It's a very
Don't
safe
do
position
that.
for Gomez right now.
I can't afford to
Melendez
lose,
keeping
man.
the red
Like,
corner. He's got a lot to say. Coach's Cam is brought to you by
the remaining 4 fights, including this one, I need to get them right.
Come down the middle.
Perry slip left, Perry comb, circle left.
There you go.
Take your time. Relax, relax. Go body, go body. Go body. 2, 3. There it is. Good job, Hyde. Nice again. Again. Angle out. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You keep these underhooks. You keep these underhooks. Get away, get away, get away. Don't yes. Don't give it up. Don't give up that grip.
Look at that elbow right there. Elbow.
Good.
Bring it up.
Good. There it is.
What kind of an
Right
elbow
away
is
you
that?
could hear Gilbert Melendez
Well,
saying the
I've
importance
never
of
watched
underhooks.
Gomez fight,
Whoever
and
wins
I
that
was
underhook
a
war in
bit
the clinch
worried
really
seeing
set
the
themselves up for
splits.
good offense.
Okay,
William
nah,
Gomez
man. I mean, I
Shadow
think he's
Escobar,
pretty
Tony Melendez in
decent.
that Emil corner.
It's also good that he can defend takedowns. That's why I'm like, how do you get a robbery win over Joe Anderson Brito
Nice
and then
inside leg kick
you
by Gomez.
lose to Haida
He's sharp.
Amir?
That
Like,
inside kick's helping him a lot.
that would be interesting, to
Changing
be
levels at the
honest.
right time.
But
Cut the
I
under.
mean, Haida
It's a
Amir is
50-50
doing
clinch 'cause
decently
one's
well.
under the arm and one's over the arm. It's a 50-50, so
Amir
it's
built
pretty
like
even in that position here.
a mini Luke.
And now you see Gomez
Oh
digging
wow,
underhooks.
what a
That's how
comparison!
you stay safe, especially against a shorter wrestler. You jack them up, you lift them up, you use your height and your size.
I don't even
to
know
lift
who's
up the
winning
shorter
this round,
opponent.
man.
And it doesn't matter how good you are at wrestling if you control this inside space the way you're watching Gomez do it.
Gomez reps the Fight Factory. Ben Sarfati, chief in the corner tonight. Oh, that is a nice knee by Gomez out of the break. Under 90 seconds here, round one.
Nice kick. And I love how Hyder just keeps moving forward through it. You cannot take a step back on Gomez because it gets more
Philly
and
to
more
the Gila
dangerous. And you're
Gomez
seeing
by a
Hyder
split
just
decision. I have
marching
Tweezy's
forward
voodoo
through
for
all
now. Don't do that. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll take a decision at this point. I'll take a decision. But my
Less than a minute to go in the round. Gilbert
HR
Melendez
better
calling
not to
for a
catch
level
him
change from
like
Emil.
Luca caught Corimbo.
nasty spin elbow. That was sick.
Yeah, that busted the left eye of Emil.
Okay,
Oh, and now a knee
Gomez.
from Gomez.
Gomez is now taking over.
So
Ooh,
the kick is partially blocked, and
ooh,
Gomez right back to it now.
let's go.
Right
No,
hand now from
he's picking him apart, man. He's picking him apart. Let's go.
Oh, now left hook from Hyder Emil. I mean, can you imagine if 25,000 people were watching this?
We saw that one. This is why Hyder Mills fights are all so epic. Because look how he just marches through the pain.
Oh,
Man, Haida Emil
and
is a
kick from
dog,
Emil late in
man.
the round.
Whew. What a round, man. What a round. Which one of these guys has better cardio? I don't know, man. I'd say both of them. Um, but for me personally, like I said in my breakdown, I think Joanderson Brito is one of the most talented prospects in the UFC right now. And even if it was a robbery win, the fact that it was close enough for the judges to even give him a robbery means Gomez is decent, you know, especially considering it went to a decision. So I don't know. I'd say both to some extent, but it seems like Haida Emil is slowing down. Um, so yeah, definitely I agree. Short McGee, that one was Gomez's round. Um, who's the new guy? John, win or not? What do you mean? This is actually a good fight. I agree, man. I agree. Fill it to the gilly. Gomez 1-0. Yeah, I agree. And it feels like Haida Emil is slowing down a little bit, but it also feels like Gomez is getting reckless. Hopefully, he doesn't get overconfident and get into a brawl.
My gosh, I mean, he just marched forward and kept walking into the fire against Gomez. And there's really no choice when you fight Gomez, and that's what you're learning. If you try to step back, then Gomez gets more effective with his range. So you have to make it this style fight. Emil is fighting a great fight, and it's so fun to watch.
Nice stat there from the men and women in the truck. 3 round 2 finishes for Hader Emil, spanning his last 6 fights.
I gotta stress how safe Gomez is staying in the clinch here, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot give him enough credit because Emil is no slouch when it comes to this position right here. As you can see,
No, sir, I've para estuvimos, no. I mean, Esteban Ribovic is my lock, so I guess we'll see. That was a nice punch from Gomez, man. Ooh! Gomez is landing beautifully, man.
And the problem is you're seeing Emil pressure, but he's not fainting. Now he's faking. You see, those are what his coaches want. They want a fake and then an attack, not just a pure attack.
Well, we saw Danny Barlow lose his undefeated record. We'll see if Hader Emil can keep his. Some good power shots there by Emil.
I mean, I don't like how Gomez dips his head every time he avoids punches, but I mean, Haida Emil doesn't look like a seasoned enough striker to do anything about it. And I also don't like the repeated approach of throwing multiple. Woo! This is a good fight.
3 minutes now to go, round 2.
This is the range that Hyder wants to keep it. That's why he keeps marching through these strikes. Gomez is hitting them, but Hyder knows I can pay
Fill it to the gill. I think Gomez probably have better cardio. Yeah, potentially, because I can see Haida Emil is starting to slow down a little bit, but Gomez is being a little bit sloppy. Maybe it's because of Haida Emil's pressure. So, but he's still doing really well. He's landing pretty decent strikes. In the clinch, he is doing decently well. So, man, Emil pressures, dog. This kind of pressure can be irritating, to be honest. Hopefully, it doesn't get to Gomez. But he seems to be dealing with it pretty well.
And another thing that we got to give credit to Emil for is notice he's not following the back leg of Gomez. He's always heading him off. And that's really helping him out a lot because he's not following. He's moving ahead of Gomez. And that can keep him moving back. That's what he's got to do as a shorter man.
Yo.
He gave up the inside position here. You're starting to see Gomez give up those little positions. Now you can see Hyder underneath the arms of Gomez. Those are the things that you got to see from Hyder being the
No,
sharp
no.
hand. Nice
Woo.
counter by Gomez after Emil
No,
landed
Hyder
several big
Mill has a
shots.
really strong head,
So
man.
is
Like
that a fatigue equation why Gomez
a
is starting to give
chin.
up some of those positions?
I
No,
mean,
it's
like
not necessarily
how do
fatigue.
you
It's
not
just
go down
reps
after
and
so
reps
many
and reps.
shots,
And
man?
Hyder keeps going back to the same
And they
well
land
over and
clean,
over.
but this
And
guy
eventually, you're
takes
going to
it
get where
like
you want to
nothing actually landed.
on your opponent if you keep this kind of pressure. This is what Hyder does in every one of his fights. He pours the pressure on until you break. The question is, will Gomez break or not? Already a personal best in terms of significant strikes landed for William Gomez, and he's done that through
And
just 9
Gomez still looks
minutes.
good. Even the mannerisms and the body language, they still look good, man.
Emil just missed with that right hand. Didn't miss with the
Woo!
left. This fight is epic. It really
Now
is.
Gomez
Awesome
is
to
really
watch.
good, man.
Hyder finally in on a
And
double.
kudos to
Nice
Hyder
timing.
Mill, man.
Good
Like he
defense. You notice
is
him.
a dog,
Gomez
man.
always underneath the arms. That's what's preventing
I
those
honestly thought
takedowns. He's
Gomez.
controlling
Okay,
the
let me
inside
not lie.
space very well
That's
in the clinch.
why this was not a safe pick for me because I knew that Hyder
The
Mill
right
had a
hand
shot at
lands for
winning this
Hyder
particular
Emil.
fight. But kudos to him, man. Like he fights really well. They are both
A much needed
Wamai,
60-second
they both look
respite for
capable of
both
clipping
athletes.
each other.
Third and
Not
final
gonna lie.
round coming up.
Yeah, I honestly agree, man. That's why I feel like that this wasn't one of my safest picks. But Gomis is still doing really well, to be honest. Um, but it's still a close fight, you know. But in my opinion, I think Gomis won two. It's up 2 rounds right now. Close round, but Gomis is up in my opinion. Joshua McGee, Gomez needs to get to the center. Yeah, it doesn't look good that he's being pushed to the cage. It honestly doesn't look good that he's being pushed to the cage. Well, my I'm down for this fight to get the stinky. Come on, man. Like, just because you've been doing well, that's not very nice. Well, my this one is tense. Yeah, especially for me because like I'm down 3. Short McGee, I honestly disagree. I feel like Gomez did
Lot of ways to get ready
significantly
for UFC
better.
313 beginning next
Not
Friday. We'll give you
significantly,
your
but
main show
slightly
and some
better.
different
I mean,
pre-shows. Then right after the pay-per-view, we got the post-show down at
he was
ringside, joined by
landing
Chael
the
Sonnen,
cleaner
Teddy Atlas,
shots.
and Brett
A lot of
Okamoto. All hands on deck for
what
UFC
Hyder Emil was
313.
throwing
All right, Coach Dean Thomas, what do you have for
was
us?
missing or
The
was
challenge for
glancing blows.
Emil
It
so
wasn't
far, he's
necessarily
doing a good
significant,
job
but
of
I
it,
could be
is
wrong. I
to
guess we'll
corner
see.
Gomez off. And in
This is
order
a
to do
close round.
that,
I
you
agree.
got to square up in front of them. And that makes you a bigger target defensively.
My
But I
I
will say
went
Emil's
Gomez
been doing a good
decision.
job of
Does this
not
guy
taking any
have
big shots, even though he
crutch
has
sniffing
any
skills? I
chance
mean,
to square up in
it
front of
looks like
Gomez.
he's
And he's
defensively
slowing
good
Gomez.
as
But
far
it's a
as
challenge,
wrestling
and he's been
goes.
doing a good job of it so far.
Um,
Nicely
Emil
analyzed as
favorite.
usual as Gomez checks the kick.
Emil,
Live number suggests that Hyder Emil is a slight favorite right now, and he lands a big left hand there.
nah, man. Hyder Emil is losing this fight, man.
I have
I'd
no
be
idea who
surprised.
to give the edge to in this one. Well, thankfully, we don't need your scorecard. A lot of 1919s out there, but Gilbert Melendez really lighting up his pupil hide after round 2, trying to get him to produce over these final 4 minutes.
Nah, man. I think Gomez is winning this one. I'd say he's up 2 rounds. I could be wrong, but let's just hope that he does well in this one then. But so far, Gomez is the one landing
Emil
effectively,
has fought into a 3rd round in his
and it
career.
looks like Hyder Emil is slowing down
And you
really
can see why with the
badly.
pace he's kept until now. I mean, he breaks people. And this shows Gomez is just dangerous. He's a hard man to break. He's slick. He's quick. He's got footwork. He's been on the back
Gomez
foot the
needs
whole fight.
a
And he's
lateral
still not
movement.
tired.
Yeah. No,
Gomez
don't
looks
get
tired. That
taken
was a
down.
labor
No, no,
elbow
no,
that
no,
he
no, no,
threw.
no.
And his offense is has really been mitigated late by Emil. Oh, crushing left hook. El Nino like that one.
There it is. Emil's starting to pour the pressure on, and now he's climbing up on that pressure.
This does not
Emil's the
look
type of
good,
guy with
man.
his style to
Oh,
catch
I
you
never
tired
trust
and
the
say, okay,
commentator, to
are
be
you ready
fair.
to race?
They were
That's what we're
blazing,
seeing right here. He
they were
waits
blazing
till he
Barlow
gets in
right
the deep end
hand
of the water, and then he
until it
starts to
was
race.
game
And
over. Yeah.
we're seeing Emil get up ahead
No,
of the scorecards in this third round by wearing down Gomez
no,
for 2.5
no, no,
rounds.
no, no. Come on,
I'm not sure
Gomez,
I've
get
ever
up.
seen Gilbert Melendez this animated to our immediate right, calling for that left hand from Hyder Emil.
I mean, he's showing how bad he wants it.
There's no doubt. That's a great way to put it. That
That's
sounds
literally
trite, but how badly do you want it? Hyder Emil wants it.
In these third rounds, we haven't seen somebody want it as bad as Emil in any of these fights, if you ask me. He's come after it from beginning to end with his foot forward and never stepped back. And Gomez has hit him with
This is
everything
bad,
in the
man.
kitchen sink, and he's
We
still
could,
in his face.
yeah. I don't know. I still feel like he got 2 rounds, but I don't know.
Gomez is like, please, give me
We
just a
might
little
be
space.
looking
You
at
can
a
see him
split
squaring up
decision win
more
for
and more on the
Gomez.
fence as this fight goes
I don't
on.
know. I don't know, man.
Nice teeps to the body. I mean, he's doing all the right things, but Hyder doesn't care.
oh, good connection with a right by Emil. Gomez
Woo!
returns fire. He partially lands.
And
Emil down to
the
body.
fact that
I'd say the only adjustment you could make on Hyder Emil to try to relieve some
he's
pressure
up.
is
Yeah,
knees
yeah,
and
yeah. I
elbows
saw
when he
that.
gets close. But we're
Um,
not seeing that out of Gomez. It's just not in the arsenal.
Left hook lands for Emil.
um,
Under 90 seconds to go.
Look at Hyder just pouring it on. He doesn't even care. Just keeps going and going and going.
I mean, Haida Emil has been taking a lot of shots, man. But obviously, the takedown and
What a fight. I'm telling you.
the ground and pound, it wasn't that terrible. But he did something with the takedown, so it should count. Um,
Both fighters have landed exactly 96
the
seconds.
only clear round is the first one. It goes to Gomez, but the rest of them, to be honest,
Yeah, it's close. And then
it
that's what
could
the judges
be a
call kick
robbery.
damage and ring generalship, right?
Let me not
And
even
ring
say a
generalship
robbery
has
because
been won by
the
Hyder. He
second
has been
round and third
marching
round
forward
are
the
too close.
entire fight.
But
He kept
in
the
all
pace on his
honesty,
hips.
because of the fact
So we'll
that
see how
round
they
one
judge
was
this.
clear
What a scrap.
and round two and round three were not so clear, I'd still think that
Nice left hand
William
connection
Gomez is
by
going
Gomez.
to get it done.
Emil able to raise his
I
guard
think
to follow, offering it now.
second and
Emil
third round are
cuts to
really
the
close.
body.
And,
Perpetual forward motion and offense from Hyder Emil.
but Haida Emil looks like he took more damage, to be honest. And even the body language of William Gomez looks pretty decent. So he might get the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, William Gomez and
Ah,
left it all in the octagon tonight. More than 100 significant
we check
strikes
this
landed
out, yeah.
by both men.
Joshua McGee,
All
dude
these
has
fights
to
using the
be
all-important
on the
scorecards as we get
fence.
the official decision coming up next.
Well,
Stay with us. It's
these
UFC Fight
fights are why I don't bet. I mean, they're crazy, man. These kind of fights make me want to just focus on doing entertainment MMA and just be like everyone else and just do commentary on news and I don't know everything that's happening in MMA. Predictions are hard. Predictions are hard. I'm not gonna lie. And I used to watch MMA a little bit differently when I didn't have a channel because there was nothing at stake for me. Right now, even if I don't bet, but I'm very competitive, and when I get a couple of fights wrong, it doesn't feel good. That's why I keep saying, even if I'm ranked in the top five of the best predictors on YouTube, in the past 9 months, it doesn't really matter that much to me because um, I look at
well, the most
how am I
active
doing
star in the
right now.
sport, ready to
It
walk
doesn't
in
really
UFC
matter
fight
how I
heavyweight
did
title expert, defending his
last
title
week
against
or
his
the week
challenger
before that,
on a 13-fight
But
unbeaten
for the
run
past
coming
three
off
weeks,
that
I haven't been
unreliable
really
rematch between
happy
Gaethje
with
and
my
Khabib.
performance.
And you now Special
Um,
offer if you purchase UFC 313
yeah,
before March 3rd.
hopefully I
$10
can
off the
fix
normal
that.
price. Go to espnplus.com/PPV to order. All right, now for the official
Conway,
decision. Here's
man,
Joe Montana.
my essay
Well, ladies
is
and gentlemen,
braided
after
with
3
a
rounds, we go to
couple
the scorecards, and here are the totals.
braids
Judge Bell scores at
in
29-28
it
for
right now.
Emil.
I knew
Judge
that
Jimenez,
it would be a
29-28
split decision.
Gomez. And Judge McCarthy has it 29-28. Your winner by split decision. He is still undefeated. Hyder, the Hurricane.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we grab a minute here with the still undefeated Hyder Emil lighting up the UFC Apex here tonight. You got a lot of fan support in here. We asked the question on the broadcast, how badly do you want it? You want this badly. Congratulations on a huge win. How do you feel?
I feel great. Nobody wants it more than me. May I say one thing? So, last 6 months have been hard. I lost one of my best friends. I lost my dog. A month ago, I lost my dad. But today, my buddy, this is his birthday, Betancourt. His birthday is February 29th, so it comes every 4 years, so he'd be 9 years old right now. Oh, man, I love you, bro. I miss you so much. His family's watching. I dedicate this win to Betancourt. I love
Shoshat
that guy.
McGee, and
Man, I want
I
to win the
bet
top
on
15
Gomez.
next. I feel like I just beat the guy who beat the guy who's fighting for the belt. I feel like I deserve someone in top 15, top 10. I can fight anyone. As you see, I fought through injuries right now. I have a torn MCL. I had a torn bicep. I came into this fight mad injured. I come in healthy, ain't no one stop. I'm getting that finish every time.
Well, your
Fill
fan
it to
base
the
is gonna
gilly.
swell from here. Before we let you go,
Higher
when
to
you're in a
one,
fight
but very
like that,
close.
do you know that
For
you're in the best
my,
fight
I
of the
get
night and that
salty
it's
when
an
I
absolute
get the
war? What's it like
tabology
being
picks
part of a
wrong.
fight
I
like that?
ain't
Well,
the
one, I
build
know.
for betting on this
I
sport.
mean, I just keep coming.
I'm still too
I can dig
casual
deeper than anyone. I got
for
another
sure
gear.
right now.
I'm tough.
Emil
Tough as nails.
BS cheap would be sick.
To all Filipino fans, mabuhay Pilipinas.
Emil
I miss you
BS
guys and everybody in the
cheap
Bay Area.
would be.
Stand the fuck up. Your boy coming
Oh,
back a winner.
There he is, 11-0.
oh,
Congratulations,
Emil's this
ladies
is
and
cheap.
gentlemen. How about it? Hyder Emil.
Who's cheap or the Chepe
Really showed how
Mariscal?
tough he is. Gilbert Melendez and that crew should be very proud of the work they're doing. Can't wait to see him against the top 15. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last month it was to be the last dance for a man who truly did just that in the octagon, the great Dominic Cruz. His style may be replicated, it will never be duplicated. Cruzy did it his way like Frank Sinatra, and his legacy is entrenched as one of the best.
I think
of all
I
time.
got you. I'm just
Mixed martial arts royalty. Here is the former two-time
I'm just
UFC
down,
bantamweight
man.
champion, the future Hall of Famer, the man largely credited with building this bantamweight division.
Yeah, I guess that would be
January 29th,
a decent fight.
I had 3 jobs, plus coaching wrestling, plus going to college, and then fighting on the weekend. It was just an outlet. I had no coach. I had no pad holders. I was cleaning the gym to get my membership paid. I was a broke, up-and-coming youngster.
Dominic Cruz not backing down. He is here. He's for real.
Look at it. Angles, he dips, he feints.
Just in and out. Constant lateral movement. Constant angle. Switching his feet up. Landing counter shots.
I've already got 3 wrong. I'm on 4, man.
Arizona. Dominic Cruz leaves not with one,
I'm on 4.
He is your first ever UFC champion and retires the WEC bantamweight belt. I thought I had a chip on my shoulder because a lot of people didn't believe in me, you know? And everybody laughed at me and told me you're crazy. But I knew my heart was going to be bigger than people's trash talk.
Dominic Cruz has been one of the best guys in the world for a very long time. You talk about the bantamweight division, you're talking about Dominic Cruz.
Shoshat McGee, I need to hit
There have
on
been
the
many
rest,
fighters
and
that have had some
I
injuries, but
bet
definitely
on
not to the extent and the longevity
Kobe.
that Dominic's had. When Dominic Cruz left, he was at the top of his game. He was, in his weight
Kobe.
class, one of the best, if not the best.
Oh, you
So
meant the
he's taken each injury
Cody
and
Brandage.
worked in his rehab with a lot of mental fortitude and strength. I think he'll be a great
I'd
example
like to
of
get
what
the
tough
rest
fortitude can
correct, but
And an interesting factor that Dominic Cruz denies is pressure and cage rust. He says that octagon rust is mental weakness. All over Mitsukaki here early. Trying to finish it right now. Dominic Cruz is all over him. He's out. He's out. Dominic Cruz is back. Welcome back
Ah.
Odyssey you've been on. Is there anybody who's had their resolve tested, their will tested more than you? A series of injuries
Being wrong
to go
sucks, man.
through all that
Being wrong
and
sucks.
hear and new.
There's no such thing as rust unless you don't train hard enough. Honestly, nobody's retiring me except for me. I've been through too much.
What else can be said about an MMA champion of this quality? I'm not sure
Neither
there's a better
KO. Yeah,
representation
man.
nor
I
the
mean,
ambassador for the sport of mixed martial arts and what he had to overcome in terms of
and we
triumphing
also
over
have Manel
adversity
Kape. We
is
also have
stuff that legends are truly made of.
I
Marquez
started
versus
fighting because my heart
Brandage.
pulled me there. Fighting
I
kind
mean,
of
this
cheesy
week
sauce, you know, like
could
don't shoot.
be potentially the first week I get less than 50% based on how things look. For the first time, I don't
How
know
I
in
want to
how
see
long.
myself at the end of this career is the
But I
guy
guess we'll just have to
willing
wait
to
and see,
give
man.
every ounce of his soul to entertain and show the world what they have
This night
inside
has
of them.
not been great for me.
Congratulations on a great career, my friend. I can't wait to sit next to you at the desk and call some fights.
You get one life, and you get a little bit of time to do everything you can do. That's what there is to prove. Like, what can I get done in this time that I have here?
There is only one
I
Dominic
better
Cruz, and
not
we
turn
needed to be
into
sad this is
your
over.
well.
Glad that it happened, and buddy, thank you for the memories. I am very glad it
I
happened.
mean,
All of it.
I'd say the biggest thing I've learned is just learning to surrender. And so when you stop fighting the way things are, stop attaching so
for
much to
my,
loss,
I don't even
and surrender
envision
to
the
the
Cody
fact that
Brandage
loss
fight
makes you a loser,
being
and just let it be what
high
it is,
level.
which gives you
It's not.
freedom
It's
to
not
show
gonna
the
be
best
high
that you can
level,
be.
but
Sometimes it takes
I
more
still want
courage
to
to
win.
stop
I
than
still
it does
want
to
to be
keep going.
right about that one. And it's not gonna be an easy one to get corrected because
Ladies and gentlemen, here he
so
is,
far
the future UFC Hall of
it
Famer,
hasn't
former
been
two-time
good.
UFC bantamweight champion,
Never
Dominic
ready
Cruz.
for that. Love you guys. Thank you.
So
Shoshat
I
McGee.
know that
Sometimes
I think
he
most special
just
for me
sits.
is just to hear from your
He
fellow
just sits there.
fighters. An amazing response here for Dominic Cruz at the
Uh,
UFC Apex.
Thank you guys for all the love. All I can say is I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I didn't know this was coming.
Well,
so
we
I don't
did
know
this
what to
today
say.
because it's your first show back with us on the cans as a retired fighter, but when I
Shoshat
see the way the
McGee.
other fighters react to you
Cody
in the fighter
wins
meetings, that I think is the most special.
round
Just how much
one
respect you have
or
from this
loses
roster, not
round
as
two.
commentator necessarily, but as pro fighter, and hopefully that struck a nerve with you,
Well,
brother.
it definitely did. I
I
really
hope he
appreciate the love, and I
loses.
gotta
I
say
mean,
the reason
I
why I
picked
respect
against
is because
him.
I think every
I
fighter
guess
on
we'll
the
just have
roster
to wait
knows
and
how
see.
much I
But
respect
still, for me,
and love
it's
you all
not.
for the way that you put your body on the line for us. And I'm
It's
gonna
not
always stand with you
necessarily
guys.
good
Love you all.
And I know we
that
got to move forward, but what a lot of people don't know is how much work you have done on your overall self. We know
things
how hard
are
Dom's worked on the
like
physical,
this.
but
I
just in
made a
terms of
few changes
self-worth
to my
and working on
prediction
yourself, no one's talking
strategy.
more about life and fighting than you. So,
Thanks, buddy.
congratulations.
Love you
We
guys.
look
Thank
forward
you guys.
to more time
Maybe
with
those
Dominic
changes
Cruz
need to be
on the
removed
microphone as
because
he
I'll be here
walks
with you.
into retirement.
Minty's turn.
Yeah, it is Minty Betts' turn as we get to the
yeah.
next main card matchup. Minty, take it away.
I'm busy
Thank you, John.
whining.
With 77% of his UFC fights going to decision, Nasrat Haqparast is known for his toughness and durability.
Let
And
me not
despite 4 straight
whine and
victories, he
just
is the underdog tonight against the rising
enjoy the
Argentinian
rest of this.
Esteban
But I'm
Ribovics.
very
The
competitive,
Dana White
guys.
Contender
Like,
Series alum is
I don't
riding a
like
hot
being
streak of
wrong.
his own and has been quite successful as the favorite. For this, my money will be on Esteban Ribovics to win by decision at plus 105. Sit tight for the battle at lightweight. John, back to you.
All right, Minty, thank you very much. We'll see if Minty Betts can keep it going. 7 fights down, still 3 big ones to come from Las Vegas. Great to have every last one of you with us. You are experiencing UFC Fight Night live on ESPN Plus. Stay with us. Look at that octagon in all her glory. UFC Fight Night is presented by Bud Light.
Yeah, I mean, Mirab is
John
definitely the
Anaconda on
135
side
gold
tonight.
man.
Dean Thomas is with us throughout, as is
Not
our
not
fine
Dominic
reporter,
Cruz.
Heidi Androl, playing
I think
tonight.
everyone
And our
will
next matchup,
realize that once Mirab
tough
is
act to follow
done
for the last fight, but it
with
feels
his
hard-pressed
career,
not to
but yeah,
entertain.
definitely
Let's
it's
get
not
to
Dominic
the
Cruz,
155ers.
unfortunately. Mirab has
Making his way
beaten
up the ladder, Nasrat Haqparast arrives in Vegas with a big
higher
fight
level
winning streak,
competition.
so, and the determination to keep it going
On
against
his way
also
to the title,
ascending
he's beaten
Esteban
multiple
Ribovics. The
champions,
last time
legends.
Esteban Ribovics was in the octagon,
I
it was
mean,
no shake,
there's no
and the
arguing.
Argentinian prospect was in the middle of 2024's Fight of the Year with Daniel Zellhuber. When the dust had settled that night at Sphere, Ribovic had his
UFC
third
blazing
consecutive
cruise.
win and a place in the history books
I
for that
agree,
epic
man.
battle.
I agree.
Now he aims to give the fans another show to remember when he takes on the credentialed Nasrat
I
Haqparast.
I forgot that
Knowing his
that
potential in the UFC,
Esteban
he took
Ribovic
4
actually
consecutive
slept
wins, coming against the likes of Jamie Milwaukee and
Terrence
Jared Ford.
McKinney.
Haqparast believes this is the matchup and the fight that will produce a lightweight ranking, should he be able to win it. Coming up next, Nasrat Haqparast versus Esteban El Gringo Ribovic.
Let's go, Ribovic. Ribovic is my lock, so I mean, if he loses, I'm terrible at predicting fights. It's official. If Esteban Ribovic loses, I mean, the past few weeks I need to sit down and actually make a couple of interesting decisions. I don't like how everything has been playing out. TJ is Cruz's only great win. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Marab has beaten like people like Jose Aldo, Aljamain Sterling. I think what do you call him? Umar Nurmagomedov is also a very solid win. Uh, no, why do I say Marab beat Aljamain Sterling? Henry Cejudo, he's beaten really talented fighters. Sean O'Malley, he's beaten like there's no arguing. You can't say Dominic Cruz is the gold for beating. How many champions has Dominic Cruz beaten? And DJ upper weight class, yeah. I mean that's true, but I mean I feel like Merab has done significantly more than any other former bantamweight champion. Um, he's definitely the GOAT. Like, there's no discussion there. Obviously, maybe the UFC doesn't like his style of fighting. Plus, Mirab doesn't finish fights. So to have a decision king as your GOAT maybe doesn't make that much sense to the UFC, especially because he's, I think, erratic. Mirab 4 champs in a row, yeah. I guess it's his fighting style. The UFC doesn't like wrestlers who don't get submissions. Like in the UFC, you can wrestle only if you can get submissions. If you can't get submissions, they don't like wrestling. 11 fight win streak. Yeah, that's massively impressive. What's the longest win streak in bantamweight history? I'm actually curious about that. Or does Mirab hold that record at this point?
All right, welcome back inside the UFC Apex. There is Nasrat Haqparast hitting the inspection zone with his 4-fight winning streak in tow. He turned pro at 17 years of age in 2012. He's still just 29, 17-5, and trying to come up large as the underdog tonight because he draws Argentina's Esteban Ribovic, who enters this fight with an extended winning streak of his own and off of the consensus fight of the year in 2024 against Daniel Zellhuber. All right, lightweights ready to engage. We are excited to bring this contest to you. Before we do that, your tail of the tape, Haqparast 29, Ribovic is 28, both men 5'10" tall. Couple of professionals on the scale here on Friday, 3 inches in reach for Morocco's Nasrat Haqparast.
7. I lied. You lied about.
The next fight tonight, 3 rounds in the UFC
Sir,
lightweight division.
you lied about what?
First fighting out of the blue corner. He's a striker standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at the lightweight limit, 156 pounds. His record stands at 14 victories with 1 defeat. Desde Córdoba, Argentina, here is Esteban El Gringo across the octagon, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai fighter sitting 5 feet 10 inches tall. He too weighed in 156 pounds and in 22 fights has a record of 17 victories with 5 defeats. Fighting out of Rabat, Morocco, here is Nasser Haqparast. And your referee in charge of the action, Jason Herzog.
I can listen to Joe Martinez roll that R on Rebovic's all
Philip to the
day
Gil Esteban
long.
KO.
Chrissy Blair getting a start
Yeah,
for round one.
man. I
Jason
mean,
Herzog,
if I
third
get
man
this one
in
wrong,
the
I
octagon
don't
for
know
this one.
because I'm
Daniel
pretty confident that Esteban should
Esteban
actually
Ribovic
win this
minus
one.
260 for El Gringo at close.
First round, buddy, ready? Buddy, ready? Fight!
Haqparast, center of the octagon in red. Ribovic is in blue. Winner of this fight could very well get a lightweight ranking next week, and an early inside leg kick lands for the Argentine.
Got another southpaw versus conventional matchup, the 5th one of the night. We're not seeing a lot of hand fighting out of this matchup. You know, you saw in the other one, they're hand fighting right off the bat. So we're going to see more jabs out of Ribovic if that hand fight isn't happening.
Gotta think, good connection by Haqparast early. That draws a wry smile from Ribovic.
I mean, triple jab, left hand. That was the hand fight to set it up.
Haqparast stuffed all 13 takedown attempts of Jared Gordon in his last fight in Saudi Arabia last June. Emerged with a split decision win.
That was a nice punch, man.
Ribovic
Haqparast came to
hasn't
play,
lost since he
man.
was taken down
Actually,
11 times in his
he came
UFC
to win.
debut in March of 2023.
The thing I love about watching both of their striking is the balance. Neither of them are leaning over their lead leg when they throw their punches. See, he just stays perfectly balanced, and that's why they get so much power, and you can't see the telegraph of the punch.
Haqparast off to a pretty efficient
The
Oh,
left hand is just connecting a lot. It's the boxing that's really giving.
man, Haqparast is
and
looking
that strike
good,
busted
man.
Ribovic's lip wide open.
Nice kick. That's a nice kick as well to the body.
Oh, nice
Tonight
straight
is
shot
not
there
looking
by
good for me,
Haqparast.
man.
Some high-level striking on display early. Nice
Man, that straight
combination by
punch from
Ribovic.
Haqparast
Often
is
not to see it
devastating, man.
punctuated with a head kick,
Like,
as Terrence McKinney and others can attest.
Nice shot to the body. That's right on the liver.
Yeah.
He ate that. He saw. He's like, "Ow, that
damn,
hurt." Then he
bro.
just like, "Oh, actually, I'm not gonna stop it, so I better act like it didn't hurt."
Ribovic's corner wanting him to be mindful of that overhand left of Haqparast. Artem Kuzmanov, Sean Soriano, and Elvin Espinoza in the Ribovic's corner.
My favorite part is that the way you're watching
Oh.
Haqparast throw that liver, that one right there, that's setting up the left hand. You see how he followed it with the left hand?
I don't know,
Because you have to
man. It
defend
just feels like
that liver shot to defend that team, and then the left hand
Haqparast
go
is
right over the top
winning.
of that defense. Beautiful. If you're Haqparast, you've got to keep that one, right? To keep that going because it's setting up his left hand.
By Ribovic. Haqparast looks sharp tonight, man.
Sure does. His boxing is clean.
Yeah, man. It looks good, man. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks for me, but I mean, Haqparast looks good today.
That one right there. He was going there with the left hand and the left kick, and that's setting up his strike so well.
Faraz Zahabi's got a lot to be seen out of his student here early. Good combination by Ribovic.
Here he goes to the body again. Nice body work from Ribovic. That's what he needs to do as well. Go head hunting. On Haqparast just isn't working. You got to go to the body more.
Strong work by the matchmakers put these two together. Just over a minute here to go round one.
I mean, Haqparast is looking like he is very composed and picks his shots really well, while it feels like
And you're also just seeing
Esteban
how
Ribovic is
durable
just
Ribovic is.
landing
This
on
matchup,
his,
I mean, you saw in the
I don't
Noche
know,
fight, but
guard
to see it
or
back to back, the the same durability every fight. It's an attribute you don't always have.
It's not
There it is
looking
again,
good,
another
man.
crack by Hackperest. A lot of people wondered if Zellhuber wasn't able to get Ribovic out of there with all the power shots he landed. How was Hackperest going to do it? Well, it's off to a great start.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to go to the body. That's
this
the
is
only
not
way.
looking good,
That's
man.
one thing that you're seeing out of Hackperest. That team kick to the body is a difference maker. And the body work. See how he's always going to the body first. They know that Ribovic can take a lot of shots to the head from that.
And it also
Zellhuber
looks
fight, so
like
they're
Ribovic is getting
let's
tired
just beat up the
somehow.
body.
I mean,
Huge land late in the round by the
nah,
underdog
Hackperest,
who is off to an
Hackperest
outstanding
the one
start.
this round.
Cool down. Calm down. He's just trying to get it to the overhead. Listen, we're hitting the middle and it's touching him.
That
So
was
I want you to move a
Hackperest
little bit
this
to your left.
round.
Continue to watch the other levels. You need like
I'm
maybe
not
the
even
leg
gonna
is going
lie.
to open up your hands.
Ribovic clearly lost that one. Are you high? I mean, who knows?
Listen, let's try some.
So
some
if I
hands
was
into the leg,
high,
too.
would I
Try-
know?
Maybe try to kick him in the head, okay?
We're down around. Yeah, I
Check out
agree.
some of these shots. Hackperest with the left hand down the pipe.
Hackperest looks good,
Nice
better
body work,
than
and
he's
that's
ever
why you're
looked.
seeing Ribovic's hands
Well,
drop.
I
Now the left hand over the
went
top.
Argentine round 3 KO.
Boxing
Hopefully
101,
he
go to the
clutches.
body, the head opens up.
I agree, man, but
There it is, right
Hackperest
there,
looks
right over the
good,
top.
man. I'm honestly
Well, 2 weeks from tonight,
dejected
middleweight hopeful set to
because
lock
it
up for a
feels like
second
he's
time
going
inside
to
the
get it
Apex former
done,
title
but I guess
challenger
we'll
Marvin
see.
Vettori, facing a Georgia with knockouts in 4 of his last 5 wins. The imposing Roman Dolidze. You can catch the main card 7 p.m. Eastern, only on ESPN Plus March
And
9th.
Hackperest also looks like he's well conditioned,
Nice kick to the
so it
body.
doesn't seem like he's going to get tired anytime soon. Short McGee,
Flurry of
we
punches
need
from
to
Hackperest,
stay
largely
out of
blocked
the
by
pocket.
Ribovic.
Yeah,
Nice
I
job
think
by
he
Sean
needs to
Soriano trying
just
calm
pick him
his guy
apart from a
down after a
distance.
challenging round 1.
Oh, Hackperest is landing really well, man, and is very aggressive.
Hackperest appears to be in the best shape of his
Leg
life.
kicks and
His physique has
jab
changed a lot
is the
since
way in. Yeah,
say
I
that
agree.
opportunity against Dan Hooker back in 2021. Hackperest plus 210 and close, minus 160 now on the line.
Ribovic will win maybe, but he's down around, man. Short McGee, he's crushing the pocket and losing. Yeah,
Huge right from Hackperest.
and it feels like he is slowing down, man.
You know, these guys are connecting a lot on Ribovic, but what makes Ribovic different is he keeps the offense very high. Look, I mean, he just keeps it flowing. He doesn't let it get him back too much. He just eats the shot and keeps the work going.
Ribovic's landing at a 26% clip, 40 of 156. But the offense keeps coming, to your point.
Yeah, Hackperest looks very good too. I mean, his counters, his body work, the mixture of high-low combinations, and his defense is looking great.
Good head movement there by Ribovic.
Did you see that little twist at the end of the combination? That makes such a huge difference. People at home don't know. That little step off to an angle. That's what happens when you stay in front. See that twist again? Yeah. He's curling out. That's how you stop long combinations from landing. And that's what's keeping him alive against a guy who's as dangerous as Hackperest. As he moves and curls the angle. It doesn't just sit in front the whole time.
Few pick up on the subtleties quite like you, someone who does. Coach Dean Thomas Dino, talk to us.
Yeah, I want to talk about the subtleties of Hackperest's defense. Beautiful hands in a great spot, but when he moves his feet, he keeps his body in position, which is why he's able to counter so well. Defense is on point for him tonight, which is he's countering well because he's moving his feet as he's moving out, but he's staying in position.
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about the strike rate of Ribovic, but Hackperest has forced a lot of those misses.
And I think the biggest downfall for Ribovic, if I had to make one correction, is you got to go to the body more. Because Hackperest, look how high his hands stay because he knows it's all head hunting. You got to go to the body more on this man because he's made the read that the head shots.
I mean, he's landing a little bit more, so The second half of round two is looking a little bit better for Esteban Ribovic.
High press is going
So
high
I
low,
don't
high
know.
low, and
Hopefully
you're seeing
he starts
the
to.
headhunting solo
Okay,
for the most part.
okay,
There's a good body combo.
okay. Let's
More
go.
of those. Half
Let's go,
press with
Ribovic.
to the body. Ribovic now counters.
But he needs to actually get it
See the team kicks to the body,
going a
similar
little
to
bit
the
more because
over and
now
over. It's very
it's not
clean.
looking really good for him, man. Let's
Ribovic
go,
just keeps on
Ribovic.
coming and half pressed.
Put it all
Start
together,
looking a little
man.
bit
Put
now.
it all together. We need this one. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Um,
Ribovic is just he throws so many punches from so many
he
different
needs more kicks,
angles and
less
different
hands
counts
right
that
now. Yeah.
it's just
But I
overwhelming
think
sometimes.
he's trying to mix it up a little bit, but man, I think he's fighting
It's crazy.
from
Big season by
behind, man.
Hackcrest.
Like he's fighting from behind. Hankparas won the first half of the round, and if Ribovic wants to steal this one, he needs to
Oftentimes,
do
Daniel Cormier
something,
will say as the night goes on, the level of
something really
competition
solid.
gets
Because
better.
I felt like he
This
would
main
have to
card has
steal
been high
this
level.
round from Hankparas because so far
Oh, that's
it's
fair.
Hankparas this round, man. Come back from Ribovic,
Hackcrest
yeah.
right up the gut.
He's
Hackcrest turning
actually,
it up just enough. I mean, I think he really does
pushing
need to
back.
punch up the offense another level if he's going to catch up to Ribovic on the punch count. But he's choosing good shots. That body work's going to keep paying off. Look at that kick. You see how quick that kick comes out from Ribovic? That is the key to victory for him. Keep the boxing going and keep winging that left kick. Right kick, excuse me. That one right there. I mean, it's
I
fast.
mean, I could see this round going to Ribovic because of pressure.
Left hand for Hackcrest all
I
night.
don't know, man. Ribovic just needs to get
Left
his
hand late for
KO now.
Ribovic.
Yeah,
Oh, how good is this? 5 minutes still to go.
Whoa, what a
it looks like Hakparas is tired. I don't know how that round could have been scored. I could see it going to Ribovic. I'm not even sure, but I could see it going to Ribovic. He was doing really well on the second half of the round. He was a little bit more active. He was landing a little bit more. So I'd say, yeah, Shoshat McGee, I'd agree with 1-1. That makes a little bit more sense. Um, Not too confident, but I think 1-1 makes a little bit more sense. Hopefully, we are right. I'm praying for the round 3 KO. I
Not just the
mean,
head. You need to work
I
the body
need that
too.
as well, man. I need this one.
UFC Fight Night is presented by Bud Light. And if only you all could have heard the intensity in both of those corners. Dominic Cruz all sorts of fired up to my right. Faraz Sahabi looking for defense and footwork. Sean Soriano and crew on the other side looking for some work to the body.
No solo cabeza, también el cuerpo. They're saying hit the body as well. And I love how Ribovic was able to kick the stool out at the end of that round. He was so mad for how close the fight was at the
Yeah.
end of that round that he kicked
Feel
the
it to
stool
the
out. That'll
gilly.
be impressed.
It
That's the type of
probably
mentality
won't
you gotta have
happen,
going into the third round.
and Esteban probably loses.
Your Spanish
I
is
have lost all
really,
hope.
really good, dog.
I mean, I think it's 1-1,
An
but
overtime test
better
one
luck
night,
next
and he
card.
was watching the fights in Spanish.
IG.
Hey,
Nice.
well practicing something.
I guess. Oh, IG means I guess, huh?
Going to be interesting
Okay.
if he could ever ascend to a main event because this output over 11, 12 minutes is absurd.
Well, both of these gentlemen are showing why they're main event fighters. This is what you're doing. You're showing that they can do it. It's only 3
Feel it
rounds,
to the
but
gilly.
man, can you imagine this for
Fight
another
too
2 rounds
close. They
after what it's
gave
been?
Nasrat
Incredible. You guys are looking just
the
fantastic
robbery
tonight. I
last
love this
time.
fight.
Damn son, straighten up.
Good connection by Ribovic.
Nah, I feel
Barash's been very
his
responsible
disappointment. I
defensively.
mean, I'm somewhat in the same
332
boat.
attempts and counting for Ribovic. Oh, beautifully done to the body by Nasrat.
But I could see Ribovic actually getting the second round. So it just comes down to how
Anybody's
this
fight,
third
3.5
round
to go.
It really is. This is really going to be
how this third round
you've
goes
got
now.
to seriously pour it on in this third round other strikes now. They got the speed, they got the timing. They're both a little softened up from the beating. Oh, goodness, who's tougher? Who's got better cardio? Who's got better output?
That left hand a moment ago might have been Ribovic's best connection, but now Hakaras with a big elbow.
I like the read on the elbows.
Ribovic is a dog, man. Like,
and that's the key. I mean, it really is for him. His non-stop offense becomes defense as well.
And if you're Hyder Emil and William Gomez in the back thinking, man, I thought we had fight of the night wrapped up. These guys got to chill. Oh,
Hurt him with that one.
yeah, that got Hakaras off balance.
oh, that was a
Somehow
good
hit by
knee,
Hakaras.
man.
Gosh, how did he eat that knee?
Oh, Hakaras is busted open.
And that knee, the damage alone,
Ribovic's
could be enough to
win.
win this fight.
Oh,
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm saying, like,
So, we don't know
I
what the
think
rest
he's
of
getting the third
judges
round
will say
right
with the
now,
damage
especially
also.
because he just cut Hakaras. So I could see him maybe getting the second round.
Or we are going to try to isolate that knee for you.
I mean, it looks like a kick, but it ends up being a knee. It's
Ooh, that was a nice knee, man.
nice timing on the takedown. And
That
those
was
are
a
the
nice
things that
read
could be
from
mixed in a little
Hakaras,
early
man.
from Hakaras that could have made this fight open up his offense a little bit on his feet. You know, these shots aren't just for the takedown and, oh, what did you do with the takedown? Well, they set up the damage that you can do later in the fight. This could have helped out Hakaras, but here we are now. He's in on it.
A lot of people felt as though if either fighter attempted a takedown, it would be Hakaras, and wise to force Ribovic to wrestle a little bit here late in the fight.
And it's not just about wrestling to wrestle. It's also about wrestling to open up the strikes in the striking realm. And, you know, I think a little bit too late, but he's in on it now, and that's what matters. He does have that takedown to his name.
Well, if you're Nasrat Hakaras, you're going to need a lot of output and damage over this final minute.
Okay, I think. Wow, Hakaras is actually desperately shooting for takedowns.
Has secured a takedown across 14 UFC starts. Nice left hand by Nasrat.
Let's go, Ribovic. Let's go. Let's go.
From here.
You can smell the blood. The blush. The blush. My stream just stopped out of nowhere. I don't know why. In the middle of an insane fight like that. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stream. Don't make me see a decision. How's the fight going? Blood is good. 200 Bovics, yeah. I could see that. The second round was close, but I think it went to Ribovics in all honesty. Um, oh, my stream doesn't want me to see the last part of Esteban Ribovics versus Nasrat Haqparast. Come on, stream, why are you doing this to me? Let me just reload this whole mess. How's the fight going, guys? I'm reloading. That's an insane fight. I was a bit dejected at the beginning. I was like, it looks like Nasrat Haqparast is landing really well. In the first round, the first half of the second round, Haqparast was still doing well. I think the latter part of round two, that's when Ribovic started to put it on him a little bit, and just round three, he's just been doing more damage. He's been significantly more active. So I guess it comes down to how the judges scored round two, but I would assume that it's going to go to Ribovic. Um, I mean, even Felix Gilly was like, I don't know, had given up hope in actually getting this one. He pushed the pass and did more damage. Yeah, well, pushed the pace. I agree, man. Well, I think Ribovics won. Yeah. I was like, I get why you felt the way you did, man. It has not been a great night. um, but yeah, hopefully Ribovics actually gets it done.
Just the third fight in which Hackbarth
Judges
has
cooked us
secured a
again.
takedown across 14 UFC starts.
Really?
Nice left hand by Nasrat.
I'm now seeing the last part of the fight. Ha- Has the decision come up?
I can smell the blood from here. Just the third fight in which Hackbarth has secured a takedown across 14 UFC starts. Nice left hand by Nasrat. I can smell the blood from here.
Yeah, but did who won? Because my stream is now like acting up. So who won actually? Tweezy Ridge. I mean, this is a bad night, man. Um, this is a bad night. I'm not too surprised. Like I said, as I was breaking down the fight, Nazarad won. I'm not too surprised to be honest, because like I said, the first round went to Nazarad, the third round went to Esteban Ribovics. It comes down to the second round, and like I said, the second round it was 50-50. And I could see why the judges would give it to Nazarad Hakparast, because even though I feel like Esteban Ribovics came back in the second half of the round, I still feel like Hakparast was landing the more significant strikes even at the beginning of the round. Even though Esteban Ribovics was a little bit more active towards the end of the round, I'd say Hakparast was landing the more damaging shots. So I'm honestly not too surprised that Hakparast actually
Third round,
got that one.
but in round one,
Nasrat won. Yeah,
the Amato line
it
descends the
sucks.
scorecard from
This is a
Priestley.
bad night for
Split
me.
decision winner is Nasrat.
Dude's eye is shut
Hakparast.
and got
Colin Covington in
outlanded.
town, coach on the Ultimate Fighter, and
Oh,
gracious to join us here tonight for UFC Fight Night
Philly to the
inside
Killer,
the
Bovics
Apex. And
2
we'll be
and
right
3.
back here
Shoshat
in
McGee.
a couple of weeks. But next
If
week,
it's
you know what it
50-50, you
is.
give it to the person with more
T-Mobile Arena.
shots and pressure.
UFC 313, Pineda versus Ankalaev. That's your main event for the undisputed light heavyweight
I
title.
don't know,
Match
man.
in the co-main event at lightweight between Justin
I
Gaethje
think
and
I
Rafael
lean more
Fiziev.
towards.
And how good is that feature bout at
I think
55?
I lean more
Nasir Almabayev.
towards the
Nasir
guy who
Almabayev
lands
has for
more
the 13th ranked
significantly,
lightweight
and
contender
I'd
Jalen
say it
Turner.
was Nasrat
Press conference
Hakparas.
8 p.m. Eastern this
But like I
Thursday in
said, I
prime
feel
time.
like round
The
one,
total has been set at
round
2.5.
one and
Over under
round
2.5
two,
times.
round
Pineda
one and round
says
three
Shama at the press
are
conference
very
on
clear.
Thursday.
But the second round, if you
All
look
right,
at
coming
it
up next,
again,
time for the co-main event. Cody Brodich
Hakparas
was to face
was landing
Ryan Buller tonight.
significantly
Instead, he'll face a former
and a
teammate.
little
And
bit more
Brodich was
than
wicked candid as to
Ribovics.
how he thinks this will
And
go.
then
Hashtag
for
the
like
right to
maybe
dwell.
3 minutes of the
Brodich believes
first
this
round, or
meet
let
will
me
be the
not
key
say three
tonight
minutes,
against
maybe
Kansas
2 minutes
City,
and some few seconds
Missouri's
of the first round.
Julian
And
Marquez. A
then
bruiser who has gained
after that,
confidence under the watchful eye of John
Ribovics took
Crouch
over. But
and
when
reigning sidekick
Ribovics was
MMA
taking
Lab in
over,
Arizona tonight.
he wasn't
Marquez
necessarily
will look to put it all
landing
together and
as
put it on his
much
former
damaging
teammate
shots
Brodich. Co-main event is yours
as
next from the Fight Capital here
Hakparast. He was
on
landing
ESPN+.
volume, right? But he wasn't landing significantly. So I honestly cannot necessarily blame the judges for taking the decision they took. Look who his coach is. Who's his coach?
Middleweight hopefuls lock up 2 weeks from tonight for a second time inside the
I
Apex
didn't
as the former
actually
title
get to see
challenger, the
who his coach
Italian-trained
is.
Marvin Vettori, faces that
TriStar,
badass Georgian
who
Roman
won, bro?
Dolidze. You can catch the main card 7
Nasrat
p.m. Eastern,
Parast,
March
man.
15th on
Nasrat won.
ESPN+.
It
All right,
sucks.
co-main event comes your way right here, right now in the middleweight division. Commanded these days by
Oh
the
my
outstanding
goodness.
South African champion, Dricus du Plessis. With 6 UFC finishes and 4 bonuses between them, Cody Brundage and Julian Marquez have reputations that precede them. They're also former teammates who seem all sorts of locked in. We'll see who has the upper hand when it matters
Rob's
most.
coach.
Offensively waits for in perpetual forward motion. Cody Brundage and Julian Marquez are expected to meet in the center of the octagon tonight and throw down
The
until
UFC is
someone's
making
hand
you
is
hate
raised.
Rob
Both men are
Font.
confident this one will end before the final horn.
The way I see this fight is going to be a banger for all the fans. Straight
Oh
entertainment.
my god.
But there's going to be a point Cody breaks, and I'm going to capitalize on that by putting my fist into his face.
Yeah, Julian goes 100% all the time, and I'm the same way. We're both all gas, no brakes, and I think that's part of the reason we're co-main and part of the reason it's going to be an exciting fight.
Resilient and capable of ending a fight in a split second, like he did against Zachary Reese, Dalshamu Diambula, and Trayshawn Gore. Colorado's hard-charging Cody Brundage can lean on
I'm
his
going to
resume
Canada. What are you going to do to in Canada?
by any means necessary.
Tonight you can expect a finish. The way this fight goes to the scorecards, Julian comes forward, I come forward. I'm looking to put him out.
Few men embrace the art
Did
of
you
fight
take
quite like
Brundage or
Julian
Marquez? I
Since
mean, I
arriving in
took
the
Marquez,
UFC,
man.
every one of the Cuban muscle
At
Tyson's
this point,
victories
this
has
is
ended with a
probably
finish and a bonus.
the
Tonight,
lowest
in his
point
first
of
start
my
since last year,
prediction.
he's expected to bring the same thrills that have become his trademark.
Career, I'd say.
Goal
I don't
is
know
to
if
get
it's
my
a
hand
career
raised,
because I don't get
and I'll
paid
go
from
to the
it as
depths of
yet.
hell just to
But
go
still,
there. Whether it's a
since
KO, whether it's a submission, or whether we have to
I
make
don't
it a
know,
dogfight for 15
since
minutes, it's going to be
UFC
exciting the
motion,
entire time.
I forgot. I forgot. Did you take him? Don't tell him. I actually didn't think about that, man. I'm just now realizing that Twizy might wish for me to actually be wrong about this one. Tonight is not going to be a good night. I took Marquez. IT. What does ITD mean? Oh, sucks. Today is not a good day. Today is not a good day. But hey, it is what it is, man. We bounce back. I took Cody. Why? Why would you? Why would you take? But I mean, Cody is a good underdog, man.
Well, the joy has returned for Cody Brundage. That was clear in our fighter meeting as he makes his 11th UFC appearance. Was to face
Well,
Ryan Bader,
my
the Ultimate Fighter
it
winner.
was tough to
Instead,
work
it is
out
going to
which
be
of these
Julian
guys
Marquez.
is worse.
And Cody Brundage just has a lot of confidence in this
I
matchup
think Cody
coming.
Brundage is a little
Feels
bit
like those
better based on
repetitions
his
in training
performance against
gave
Bo
him a great
Nickel,
foundation as to what he might
but
see in this
that
fight
might
tonight.
also
Yeah,
be
he has the
wrong
same
because
thing.
maybe
Brundage
Bo
knows,
Nickel
like,
is
hey, I
trash.
can wrestle this guy.
You
He
know,
knows
I
I can
guess we'll
take
just
this
have
guy
to
down.
wait and see.
He also knows if I can't take him
Philly
down,
to
I
the
have
Gilly,
10
I
rounds
switched
with
my
my
pick to
esteem,
Cody
and I'm
earlier,
confident I can handle it. That's
just
what he said in the fighter meeting.
based
So the real
on
question
gut
is,
feeling.
mentally, where is he at
My
for
also
this
my gut
octagon
also
today?
tells
Man
me
who
that
waits in
Cody
years that
might
is most
actually get
prepared
it
on
done,
this
but I'm
night
sticking
wants
with
to
my
get in there
pick
because
of
all the knowledge outside the
Julian
octagon,
Marquez.
all the cornermen that you have in the world, all the
Riding
fans
it
you
till
have
the wheels
can't
fall
help you
off,
once they
you
close
know.
that octagon. It just matters how
Shawshot
prepared you
McGee,
are
me
for the
too.
fight, and that's what we're going to see
Teaser
from
Rich,
these
I
two
took
tonight.
Marquez to ensure
Cody
the curse.
Brundage had to do a lot of soul searching to get back on the proving ground tonight, and all the answers he was
As long
looking
as I'm
for,
on the right
he
side of your
found.
curse, I'm fine.
His daughter,
Shawshot
Kinsley,
McGee.
who was born
I'm
in
about to
February
bet who I think will
2021. She's 4 years of
lose.
age. She was diagnosed with
I
AOG
mean,
13, which
in
makes her
today, like
predisposed to
today,
epilepsy and
it seems
seizures
like that's a
and
good
major
plan.
developmental delays. She is in intensive therapy 4
Actually,
hours a day, 5
betting who
days a
you
week.
think is going to
And I
win
believe
is
those are
probably
Kinsley's initials tattooed
better for me.
on one side there. And Cody Brundage certainly fights with that as a major
Uh,
source of motivation tonight. Cody Brundage making the walk for his 11th UFC appearance. As he told us in our fighter meeting, he has been the underdog in 9 of 10. In his corner tonight, the great Mark Montoya, Yusuf Zalal,
El
an oncoming featherweight
Sakisco
contender, and then one
fight.
of his best friends in the world,
El
UFC light
Sakisco.
heavyweight Dustin Jacoby. All of that with a
Felix
key player
McGilly,
in
MMA
tonight's
Guru
opposition,
said he heard from
Julian
someone that
Marquez.
Marquez likes a little drink from time to time, especially in recent times. Also, he's an alcoholic. I mean, alcoholics are angry, so maybe he has pent up anger that he's going to release on Cody Brundage. Who knows? Felix McGilly, but I don't take that the piggy seriously. His predictions suck too. Joshua McGee, not the guru. We are screwed.
Weighing in at the middleweight limit, 186 pounds in 14 fights. His record stands at 9 victories with 5 defeats. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, here is the Cuban Missile Crisis, Julian Marquez. And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. A wrestler sitting 6 feet even. He too weighed in 186
Oh
pounds.
my, they better cut the loser of this fight. I know in the UFC they won, but when Rosenstruck loses one fight, he gets cut.
And your referee in charge, Mark Smith.
Julian the midlife crisis Marquez.
Is with us tonight. Inside the UFC Apex, which has felt pretty loud tonight relative to the per capita. Julian Marquez in the red trunks. His former teammate Cody
I don't even know how
Brundage
to respond to that.
blue.
If Cody lets me down, I don't want to see his face again.
Leads with the knee and lands the right hand.
I mean, that's a good approach.
All right, let
Come
us check in
on.
the coach's cam. Is brought to you by Cuervo.
Throw that right hand. Let the right hand go. Hey,
Cody
throw that
looks
right hand
good,
when he
but
steps
he
in.
looks very small, but he looks good.
Thanks.
He looks fast.
There's the right hand, Jay. Dip and drive. Dip drive. Start setting up high five for me.
Come on, Marquez.
Hey, keep your feet moving. Yep, two face if you have to. That's nice.
Take out your problems on him, man.
Meet him halfway. Hey, draw him out.
Julian 50-50 Marquez.
I mean, I can see the comfort from Brundage right off the bat because he came straight out with the right hand and he's not
The
looking
midlife
just for
crisis
shots.
Marquez and the 50-50 Marquez. And what did Marquez do to you guys,
You can
man?
see with Marquez, he's confident in that right hand and everything he's throwing. It's just different. He's come out completely different.
Jab and a follow-up overhand right lands for Brundage. Good start for the father of two.
Marquez really not throwing a lot. There it is. He needs to let his hands go, Marquez, and let those kicks go as well. He's just waiting for Brundage.
Well, the speed advantage that Brundage spoke of is definitely omnipresent early.
You've seen Matt Hughes land this choke on Almeida. There's a choke here. You can finish the guy from here, but it doesn't look like he's got it quite tight enough for the finish. But it is a choke that's threatening. Marquez doing the right thing, staying on the hands. See how he's getting on the hands and pulling out? That's the key to get out of that position.
Marquez able to land a left hand on the way up. Oh, big right from Brundage.
But yeah,
Come
that's a
on,
choke. We've
50-50
seen that
Marquez.
finish. That's the only time I've ever seen it
The
finish
midlife crisis.
on the octagon.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
We have crossed the midpoint of round one. Brundage able to land the jab.
The Cuban midlife crisis. Flip the coin. I mean, it's 50-50 at this point.
When he lets his hands go, he's dangerous. He's just waiting a little bit much. And Brundage as being first, which is actually rare for Brundage, but you can see the confidence he has in his hands.
I'm gonna be very disappointed if Cody lets the slow unclip him. I mean, yeah, Marquez is slow, but I mean,
Brundage would do really well against a lot of
he
opponents.
looks
but
pretty
he waits a
decent,
lot.
to be
And in this
honest.
fight, he's not waiting. The mental confidence is there. Sure.
The Cuban
It'll be
midlife,
interesting
midlife
on the back
crisis.
end of this for him to sort of
Slow
assess
uncut.
this experience in that way, potentially.
Yeah, I agree.
Both guys really, like I said, a change in the fight. We've
Bondage
got
slows
some
down.
rounds.
Let's go. Finish him, finish him, finish him.
He stayed tough, ate some big shots. The question is, can Brundage eat as big of shots as we've seen Marquez eat? So far,
Not really recovering here. Big elbow now.
he's showing up. Marquez is ahead right now. Oy. Whoa! Knocks his mouthpiece out. Both of their mouthpieces are on the floor right now.
Did Marquez knee himself in the face? It looks like Marquez kneed himself in the face. Ooh, let's go!
Break this. Do not stop this now.
No, referee.
Not sure I've ever seen that before.
They sweat.
What's the referee doing?
I think they
Ah,
gave each other the wrong mouthpiece.
I think they got it right. Oh, uppercut from Brundage.
no,
And now a right from Cody.
What's going on?
no.
32 seconds in the round.
Looks fighting like two truckers at a truck stop.
Marquez trying to survive to hear the horn. I'm not sure he's gonna. That'll do it. Cody Brundage. First round TKO.
What a fight from these guys.
Brundage just came over to the broadcast booth. He said, walk off. Who's the effing dog now? Brundage got hurt there, had to dig deep. My goodness, this sport.
That was fun to watch. That was awesome. Oh, what a fight. They just let it all hang out. Both went back and forth. Nobody quit. They had to just go until somebody went down.
Good job by Mark Smith finding a window to get the fighters their mouthpieces. What a unique situation that was, and in the end, it goes to the slight underdog, Cody Brundage.
Look at this right hand just trade. I mean, knock each other's mouthpieces out. Nasty, just overhand right. It is literally just trading hooks, these guys. And then at the end of it, grabs the waist and he just keeps punching. He knows Marquez is hurt, and he knows by keep hitting him, it's just going to stay blurry. He won't recover. Great job to smell the blood in the water from Brundage to get that finish, because it was close. You could see it here. Look how he's blocking the hip, too. That keeps Marquez from being able to stand up. And that was a nice adjustment. because that's what
Rich
allowed him to
Miley
get to his
Cyrus
back.
is not letting him tap anytime soon.
Pretty cool to watch these two fighters embrace. After all, they had been
man.
through. Yusuf Zalal coming in. And
Oh, Brundage is bad, but I'll take it.
Co-main event. We'll talk to Brundage after this.
Treasy is voodoo. I mean, clearly. Maybe I should start doing like I'm seriously considering like starting to do what everyone is doing. Plus it seems like it's having a bit more it gets more views, than predictions. Just I don't know, commentary on news or on something I find interesting that's happening in MMA. I mean, predictions are just draining me, to be honest. I think this is probably going to be my worst night since UFC Noche. It's terrible.
Lot to talk about coming up on the post show. Carl Usman, Dean Thomas, Dan Helly going to be here with you. Cody Brundage with a massive win on the last fight of his deal. He knew he needed it, and he got it.
Mario Yamasaki was officiating tonight.
Let's send it to the
Rashad
let's
McGee,
see John Anik for our
take
main
your
event.
time on
All right,
predictions.
Hellcat,
Stop
thank you very
doing
much. Nice
a
moment
2
there by
weeks
Cody
ahead.
Brundage and Julian
Let's do a
Marquez
live chat before you make
to
your
make this
picks.
one official. We go
Um,
inside the octagon where we find Joe
you think? I
Martinez.
mean, that's why I'm saying the problem is I'm top 5 in
45
on
seconds,
YouTube
round
as
number
far
one.
as
Referee
predictors,
Mark
right?
Smith puts a halt to the fight
But
for your winner by
I think it's
TKO.
super stressful. I don't want to lie,
Cody
especially on nights like this.
Brundage.
What were you
All right, ladies
suggesting,
and
Shoshat
gentlemen,
McGee?
how about this man here with a
I
very
go
emotional Cody
live
Brundage,
before I
and
do my
rightfully so.
predictions.
What a fight. I know you expected some
That's
craziness,
actually a
and we
good
certainly
idea,
got
man.
that, my man.
That's actually
Congratulations.
a good idea.
I feel like a
Um,
big performance, like a 15-second knockout is what everybody wants, but I think I needed that more.
we'll see.
I think people
But
question, I
I
told you
think
guys
I
before, I
rely
think people
on
question
a lot of
a
different things
fighter
in
if I
order
got a
to
fighter's
make my
heart, and I think I
predictions.
showed it tonight.
And it's
Dominic Cruz said he
been
felt like you
working.
looked
I don't think it's
really
going to
confident
stop
on the feet.
working.
How much of that had to do with
But
the reps and training
obviously,
against Julian
the
Marquez? Because Dom believes
inconsistency
if
is
you
what
fight this style, you
irritates
can
me a
realize a lot
little
of
bit.
success moving forward.
I don't know if it was just Julian. I think
This
it's just
is
believing in
probably
myself. I
going
got
to
so
be
many
my
good people
worst
around
night
me.
since UFC
My
launched
wife,
it.
my team,
Twizy
and they
Rich
always
let
told me, like, hey,
Brundage
man, you can do
revive
it. You can be a
himself
guy
and
that makes a
show
run, but
his
I don't know if I
warrior
ever really
spirit.
believed
Yeah,
it. I think I had to get
that's
close to
actually
losing the
good.
dream to
I
realize how
was
much I
right
really
when I
wanted it.
said cut both of
So
these
yeah.
guys.
Before I let you go, you bet on
Josh and
yourself and it
McGee, we
worked
are
out
all
swimmingly
getting
here
cooked.
tonight. In those final moments, you
I
have
think
no
for
gum
me it's
shield.
even
Things are
worse.
going crazy. How are you
Twizy
able to
Rich
keep your
just
wits about you?
had bad results
My wits
today.
were about
Don't
me
need
just
to
fucking,
change
man, and make
everything
this
up.
shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I
Tom, well
mean,
tonight. Enjoy it
Josh
with your
and
family. You're
McGee,
a class act.
we
Ladies and
need to
gentlemen,
look
how
at
about it?
camps,
Your winner, Cody Brundage.
coaches' contracts, etc.
Look at this nasty shots.
Yeah,
You
that
see
could
the overhand
actually
right, the uppercuts.
that could
Uppercut really
actually
changed the
be
fight right there. He saw it landing. He
interesting
saw the blood in
addition.
the water, and he knew if I don't get this done now, I might not
Okay,
get it done. You see him
coaches
land some heavy shots.
and
See the
camps.
power
What
in Brundish's hands, and then the
what do you
follow-up
mean
wrestling. I mean, you
coaches
know he can
contracts?
wrestle. You know he's got ground and pound.
Because I need
But
to
the
know why
follow-up to
I'm
get the
going live
finish,
next time I
epic
do it.
job
If
for
I
his
do it,
mindset. His
title
mentality.
next
Can't wait to see what Brundage does
Wamai.
with it. And he's got nothing left.
Title next
And that's
for
the way
Cody
you want it.
Brundage. I
As you
mean,
exit
let's
the
not get
octagon, Cody
of
will be
ourselves.
heard from in the future after a huge win
Philly to the Gilly.
over
Look at
his
Marquez's
former
beer
teammates
belly.
tonight. Well,
Philly
you
to
know
the
what it
Gilly.
is next
Brundage
Saturday night, UFC
beats
313.
Easy
The light
by
heavyweight champion
KO in
Alex
his
Pereira
next
puts his
fight.
belt on the line for a fourth time
That would
against
be
Almabayev.
hilarious. I wouldn't let that happen if I was Israel Adesanya.
You get a special offer
I'd
right
much
now.
rather
Purchase
lose
UFC
to Hamza
313
Chimaev.
before March 3rd. You get
Philly
$10
to the
off your old
Gilly.
price. Go to
And then he will submit DDP after.
ESPN+.com/PPE to place
Shoshat McGee.
your order.
The matchmakers are really beating us. Yeah, baiting us.
County, all you can handle from Manel
Um,
Kape is a mixed martial arts savant, a thinking man's fighter
Naidu, you
with
lost
all
all
of the athleticism and
predictions.
skill to
Not
not
all
only
of
put
them,
on a
but
show,
it
but
might
to
as
win a
well
world
have
title.
been all of
Well,
them,
in
I
order to
guess.
keep that initiative alive,
Shoshat
he must
McGee, Cody
pass
versus
this main
205
event
champ.
test tonight, and it comes in the form of
Naidu,
Kazakhstan's Asu
I will
Almabayev.
not follow your
Undefeated in the
channel.
UFC, he's
I
won
don't blame you,
17
dude.
straight fights. Dating to 2017,
Do what
and if
works
he
for
can
you.
implement his game plan tonight,
Um,
we'll be one step
I
closer
won't
to
be
national
mad.
hero status at home. Your UFC Fight Night main event coming up next for
Ruined Naidu ruined my parlay. I mean, dude, like you can't just listen to me and then say I ruined your parlay. My only confident pick was Esteban Ribovics. Every other fight, I was like, you know what, you can maybe take a risk on Charles. You can take a risk on I don't know whoever I said, but my most confident pick was Esteban Ribovics. So if you decided to take anyone else, that was you. Naidu, $100. Shoshat McGee, Naidu lost his house and lives in the street. And he says he lost $100. But guys, like people get feel it to the gilly. At this point, Ankalaev will get his first submission win against Pereira next week. All because I'm picking Pereira. Please send Tarb. What's that? Yo, yeah, this card was probably my worst in history. Just bet the opposites of my picks for now. Choshot McGee, same here, man. Uh, this was terrible. I'm fully disappointed, bro. Naidu. I mean, dude, number one, my channel is top five in the best channels for for predictions on YouTube for the past 9 months. Right? That means something. Right? Just because I had a bad night doesn't necessarily mean that all of a sudden I'm terrible. Number two, I'm good at making predictions and breakdowns, but you cannot necessarily just rely on me and not do your own research, right? It's always important to do your own research. And that's why even in my in my videos, I say this is not financial advice. Go check my risky and safe predictions. I posted at the end of this is not financial advice, right? But I get what you're saying. Like, but like you're saying, man, if ever you feel like you want to leave the channel, I mean, that's okay, man. Um, the channel is 2 years old. I've been in the top 10 of the best predictors since I've started. Um, I'm not going to do great every single week. So if that's not good enough for you, I mean, there's a lot of channels out there. Um, Another thing is, I have subscribers picks, right? I have subscribers picks, and for a reason. So if you don't have to listen to me, why don't you watch the subscribers picks? Because that's why I created them. You need to participate. Go vote when there are fights posted in the community section, right? In order for you to be able to follow your own predictions or the subscribers' predictions. One of the main reasons I created the subscribers' predictions is that you don't have to listen to me all the time. Yeah, my picks are normally good, but there are days like this. For example, UFC Noche, the Mackenzie Dern card. Those were not good cards for me. Yeah. So, but in conclusion, I mean, if you feel like you want to bounce, can't blame you, dude. But there aren't that many channels that are better than mine, though. There are a few, but there aren't that many. So, good luck, though. I'm fully disappointed. I'm tempted to pick Uncle F to stink it out. Shout out McGee. Naidu need a new home. Naidu, but not today. Shout out McGee. He lost it, Betty. Feel it to the gilly. Naidu just fade my picks, bro. I got you. I mean, maybe he should fade my picks as well. Shoshat McGee, dude went all in on Apex Fight Night, which is not a good idea. Feel it to the gilly. I didn't place a single bet tonight. I had a feeling this was coming our way. Yeah, this was bad, man. Shoshat McGee, I need the Cup to win by KO. Tuesday Rich, I need Asu spread so far. So for him to win at least 2 rounds, okay. Short McGee. So far I'm 5-4. Ah, at least that's a good score. Tuesday Rich, I'm hoping that the grappling will turn this into a stinkfest again. So this guy who lost his bet should have listened to me when I said Peterson would clutch up. I guess Tuesday Rich, I was on Peterson, but I can't believe he got a KO. Same here, man. I'm sure Shot McGee, Shu I hit a home run. Well, I did not understand this game. Barlow got decapitated by a BJJ guy. Yeah, which was brutal. Philly to the Gilly, I'm surprised the trolls
Causing to
haven't
headline in the
oiled
UFC.
us yet.
Thus far in the
They are
biggest and
coming.
best promotion in the world.
They're coming. Or maybe it's
Tremendous
because it's a lot
story
of
in
the
terms of
people who
how he
follow my
initially got
channel
into fighting.
know
His older
my
brother gave up
predictions.
on him winning a street fight. Said, "We got to get you
So
into
maybe
wrestling."
they
That was
understand that it's a
something
bad night. I don't know.
of what
But
realizing
maybe
at
they
112
still heard.
championship for him
They're
become
coming
that
for us.
possibility to get one step closer to the top.
17 fight
Left
win
hand from
streak. Looks
PFL.
like he might as well be undefeated to an extent when you
Not a
put that
single
off to
troll
this
reply
much. And
under
I
any
gotta
of
give
my
kudos
trash
to both
picks
these
yet.
guys for making this fight
I
happen.
mean,
This
I'm
is
sure
easily
I'm
be one of
getting
those
them.
fights that you see
I
for
need to go check
championship
once I'm
and
done with the
championship
stream.
money, but they both showed
But I'm
up
sure I'm
just to
getting the
get there
troll.
on the way to the top. The keys that I
Ooh.
see for this man are going to be he's got to keep the forward pressure.
But I'm sure I'm getting
He's
the
got to
troll
head off the
comments
octagon, no chase,
for
because
sure.
when you watch Cop, he's so good at side to side movement, lateral movement, feints, footwork.
They are coming after
Using
the
the whole
stream to
octagon.
comment.
So
I agree.
head him
You
off.
see,
Don't
one of
follow.
them
Don't
just
chase.
came in to
Fakes and
express it.
takes.
It
And he's
wasn't
got to
even
mix in the
trolling. He was
takedowns. We
just
already know
saying
that when
he's
you watch
gonna
this man's style.
bounce.
Mix in the takedowns. His
Um,
striking gets better. Mix in the
left hand from
striking. He takes
PFA.
shots and it sets up his takedowns. Those two
Susie
are
Rich, what
working
was the
together are
new
going to be the
league
key
Tony
for
joined?
this man against Manel
The
Kape.
GFL,
The
isn't it?
great Henry Hooft
Left,
is in the corner
the left hand from
alongside
LFA.
Sephiroth, Dartine, and Hillcliff FC, representing,
Left hand from
of
the
course,
shitter.
Almabayev, who does all his camps in South Florida now.
Oh
He's
my
got a
goodness.
control-heavy approach, to be sure. We haven't necessarily seen as much of his
Ah,
striking in the UFC as
Susie
we saw
Rich.
pre-UFC,
Oh,
but this man
I'm
is
wondering
exceedingly
if I
large for
should have
weight,
picked
21-2
both
as a pro. The only man to finish him was
Kazakhstan guys
Takiro
now.
Bonbekov, and that came pre-UFC.
I
He also
mean,
said to us in the fighter
uh,
meeting, "I'll be ready for Pantoja on Sunday," right? He understands the
whew.
cannibal is the hunted. First things first, this new challenge with
Mm,
Manel Kape, and while he did acknowledge all of
left
Kape's
hand from
skills,
the homeless
he's
center.
confident in his own skill set and all the experience that he has accrued. And we can also tell you the undisputed lightweight flyweight champion, Alexandre
That
Pantoja,
was mean.
will be heard from on the post show on
Shoshat
ESPN Plus
McGee, they
immediately
should
following
have let
this main
Tony
event.
fight
Tonight, though,
Barlow
the spotlight
and
has
go out
found
on a
Asu
W. I
Almabayev. We'll
mean,
see what he
at this
has.
point, it seems
Fellow
like he would have gotten
flyweight
the W.
contender Manel Starboy
And it's no
Kape.
confidence. It's no coincidence that what do you call him? Veterannikov lost and then Barlow followed him. The, who's Joe? Elma. I don't know who's Joe.
Well, a huge segment of the fan base has a huge appetite to see Manel Kape
I
fight
hope
for
Calvin
the
turns
undisputed
up
flyweight
today.
championship.
Yeah, man.
First
Philly
order
to
of
the Gilly,
business,
Denny left
his
hand
first
to the
UFC main event
McDonald's
against
job
Asu
application
Almabayev.
paper
He
by
has manifested this moment. He visualized it, he thought
Bubbler.
about it,
I love
and
the
really since
bubbler
going to
at
Las
the
Vegas
end.
in 2021,
Joshua
he
McGee,
has
hope
looked
to
like one of the
God
very best flyweights in the world. And
left
every
hand
time
hand
he
lands and
underwhelms,
more
he comes back
like
with a
it.
performance like he did
Hope to
last
God
December
the
against
left
Bruno
hand
Silva that makes you think he
lands
might just
is
be
more
losing a
like
little
it.
bit.
Yeah, the way that he's looked against Silva, the way that he's looked in his past few fights, his
Elma.
accuracy has gotten better.
How
His
Danny Barlow
confidence has
managed to
improved.
lose? I
His
mean,
takedown
a
defense
lot of
has
people
looked
today
phenomenal.
managed to
And it's
lose,
not just
man.
the takedown defense. It's
There are a lot of
the
people who
takedown defense
managed to
to the
lose.
scramble to the counters. He'll be in a bad position, and he
Ah,
scrambles his way into a winning position. And
whew.
that's going to be the key against Almabayev. I don't think it's a matter
Yeah,
of
I
if
mean,
Almabayev takes him down. It's can he scramble with him and end up in the top position more than once? Because when he does so, he's going to force Almabayev to stay on the feet. And then
what
the
would you
comfort
guys want to
from
see
Manel
on the
Kape can
channel, man?
really take place
I'm
when he
actually
gets his
really
rhythm going, when he
considering
gets his footwork going, when he starts moving in and
adding
out,
new
getting his
content.
feet going.
I,
That's when he's dangerous. And the way that that's going to begin
I'm
is
not
by
going
being
to
able to
start
counter
predictions, but
the
yeah,
takedowns
I think
and
maybe I need
scramble
to
with the
diversify
wrestling
my
of
content.
Almabayev, which will give him the confidence to not be worried about getting taken down, which
I
will
hate
then give
being
him the
wrong.
confidence to pick his strikes
Barlow
how he
needs
chooses.
to lay low.
I give you a lot of
Elma,
credit
how
for extracting
Ribovitz also
everything you
lost.
did
I
in our
mean, a
fighter
lot of
meeting
people
tonight
lost,
with
man.
Manel Kape because he was more
A lot of
forthcoming
people
than ever
lost.
before.
Oh
And
my,
look,
that's one
unlike for
way.
me,
Take it
he
back to
did
the
call Almabayev
contender series for
reckless,
Barlow.
stumbling, and slow. He said he's not the most I can take advantage
I
of that. And if he
mean,
does make a mistake,
after
I will
making
finish him.
me.
I'm not going to force the finish.
Actually,
And he
all the
also did
people who
acknowledge
lost, they
that
should
his
just
face
go
is
back to the
completely
contender
a bath of
series.
blood by fight's end. Manel Kape, with number 6 ranking next to his name, looking to wrap up a rematch with Alexandre Pantoja, this time for the flyweight title. All right, with that backdrop ready to go with our UFC Fight Night main event between Manel Kape and Asu
Yeah,
Almabayev.
too many
Both
fights
men
went to the
31
judges.
years of age. Kape taller by an inch. Both fighters coming in at the divisional limit for a non-title fight, 126 pounds, 3 inches in reach for the minus 220 betting favorite, Manel Starboy Kape. Well, now for your main event introductions. Here
That's
is
why we
Joe
got cooked.
Martinez.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go! Live from the UFC Apex here in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada.
I mean,
This
even in the
is
last
the
card,
main event of the
it
evening.
wasn't much better for
Live
me.
rounds scheduled into the UFC
So
flyweight division. It is
I
the
hear what
chairman
you're
of the United
saying,
States
but
Athletic Commission, the executive director,
still
Steve
sucks.
Allen. The
Big time.
chairman is Dallas On. The 3 judges scoring on octagon side, Mike Bell, Sal D'Amato, and Chris Lee. And inside the octagon, your referee in charge of the action, Mike Beltran. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the world is ready. Las
Elma,
Vegas,
last card,
make
all
some
the prelims
noise
didn't
if you
went to the distance.
are ready.
Yeah,
Introducing you first,
I'm
fighting
giving
out of the blue
myself
corner,
a pep talk.
his background contest. At 5 feet 4 inches tall, he weighed in at the flyweight limit, 126 pounds. In 23
um,
professional fights, his record stands at 21
I need to
victories.
sleep
With
first,
2
and then
defeats, he is the UFC's number 8
I'll
ranked
see
flyweight
if I can give
contender
myself a
from
pep talk.
Almaty, Kazakhstan.
What does Brandage
Here
have on the?
is Asu
What do you mean, Mama? At least it's only 2 a.m. where I live. Where I live it's 4 a.m. Um, Epstein List probably.
126 pounds, and in 27 professional fights, holds a record of 20 victories. With 7 defeats,
Philly to the Gilly, better than 7 a.m. main event time. Yeah,
He is the UFC
that's actually very
number
true.
6 ranked
Yeah.
flyweight contender in the world, presenting
This card was so terrible for me, man. It wasn't even close. It was bad, bad, bad. Philly to the Gilly, I have Asu. I was so close to picking Cam.
Let's go.
I guess let's
Let's go
see.
is right.
Y'all are
My vision
crazy.
is not great. Sometimes I feel as though my eyes aren't fast enough to track flyweights.
Whew,
They move so quickly. And even Asu Almabayev,
that's late.
just the way he wrestles, the way he moves.
I mean, what can we do, man? We have to wake up and take these L's.
That's their way, man.
It's good,
Um,
man. Come on. I can tell
I
you.
probably should have picked the comp.
Dominic Cruz,
I mean,
somebody's a 40.
the way things are going,
Asu
you are probably
Almabayev
on
is
the
in
right
black,
side of
Manel
this.
Kape is in white. We are underway. And I do like when fighters suggest to us that maybe they're not going to get a finish unless the other man makes a mistake. It suggests that they are thoughtful and not necessarily going to force the issue. And Kape was completely locked in on that front all week.
6th fight of the night. Southpaw versus conventional stance. Look at the hand fight at the high level.
I probably
Watch the
should have
back leg.
picked
Watch the backhand of both these guys. They're going to use this
Abu
stance.
Dhabi and
better than
London
anybody you've
cards
seen
are my
tonight, in my
favorite
opinion,
because I
they're
don't
both
have
so
to
good at this.
ruin my
Now
sleep
look at the
schedule
lead
to
hand
watch the
fight.
fight.
It's so important. Look
Yeah,
at the way
same
each
here,
of them
man.
are circling
But it also feels
to
weird
the weak sides of each other.
because
And they're
I'm
both
so
trying to
used to
line up
fights
each
being
other's
at this time
backhands,
that when
back
it's
legs.
during daytime, it's like, what's happening? Or even if it's not daytime, but like during standard time
Inside leg kick
in
for
South Africa,
Almabayev.
it's weird. I picked Cub, so it
He
will be
will
a draw.
switch stances at times.
Well, my Cub
What's hard about fighting
gotta
Kape
dispatch
is
this
he'll
guy
stay
and
right here,
fight
and
the
he's so
Kai
good
kind
at
of front.
countering.
Yeah, I agree,
And
man.
he takes his time, but that left hand that you just saw right there, that's one of his best punches. And he steps out. to the weak side when he throws it, and it's very fast. He already clipped him. He's already got Almabayev thinking about it. So the difference so far is Almabayev's on his heels and he's not fainting. Kape is moving forward and he is fainting. And that's going to really change the progress in the fight is who fakes more to pull out these strikes. Because who fakes gets to see where the strike's coming from better tthan the other.
Feint heavy approach from Kape early. Coming up on 3 minutes here to go, round one of a possible 5.
He's always outside the lead foot of Almabayev, which lines him up for that left hand.
And he landed it again. Almabayev with full respect for the Kape power coming back his way. Nice combination by Manel.
Manel Kape looks good, man.
Outside of
Manel
Almabayev.
Kape looks
That's how you
good.
know he's able to line up that left hand better.
I mean, I can't really be
Almabayev's
happy.
not seeing the
I guess
footwork because he wants to take down.
as long as I don't get my picks don't get worse. But Manel Kape looks good, man.
Body kick does land.
I was expecting it to look a little bit closer, but it looks like Manel Kape is probably going to win. Let's see how he does when Asu Almabayev tries to mix in the
He spoke about this in
the
meeting. He said,
takedowns.
as long as I pressure him, he can't wrestle. And I kind of agree.
Kape
It's
got
so much harder for
let me
Almabayev to
cook.
shoot
Yeah,
when he's
man.
on his
Like
back
you were
foot.
right about so
Never in
many
wrestling
things,
do you
man.
see somebody really
Asu
win
should
matches
wrestle.
moving
Yeah.
backwards. It's always the wrestler
Let's go,
moving forward,
Kape.
'cause it's hard to time
How are you,
takedowns
man?
moving back.
I'm not doing so great, man.
And a good counter left from Almabayev.
This is probably my
Still for
worst
on
card
defense.
since UFC
Almabayev's
Noche.
gonna have to get some respect with his strikes and then
I've
his
never
wrestling
been this
pickup,
wrong
but
in
he's
a
gotta
very
hit
long
Kape.
time.
He's got to hit him hard.
In a very, very long time. Like, today was terrible for me. How you
That
doing?
right hook's landing now because all you're seeing Almabayev look for is that left hand. It's so fast. You see his lead foot position of Kape. And you see Almabayev circling, trying to get
Elma, I
outside
wonder
of it.
why Asu is not
Not
shooting.
quite able to yet. So
I'm
far.
also
Can't find the
surprised.
comfort.
I don't know. But I did say that the UFC doesn't like grapplers who don't submit. So maybe the UFC gave him a pep talk. I did 7 and 8 out of 8 now. I need
See
Cup to win.
how you're watching
So
Kape change levels as
thanks
he
for your
goes down,
predictions.
up. His
I
lead
appreciate
hands are
that, man. But
swinging.
my predictions were bad.
That's why he's able to
Like
shots.
this card, my predictions were bad. Cup looks good, man.
Watching
Cup
the
looks
fight,
good.
this is just how he's setting it up.
That's impressive,
Those are
dude. The
his
7
feints
out
and
of
the level
8.
changes that you're
That's
seeing out of
honestly impressive.
That's why Almabayev's throwing that kick. Because all he can read is that kick. Because of the head movement of Kape.
And that's what the Almabayev corner was calling for him to mix it up. Easier said than done.
It helped me to pick. Okay, I appreciate
Nice
that.
elbow by Almabayev, but way too much striking pressure
I appreciate
thereafter
that.
from Manel Kape, and that cut appears to be in a bad place for Almabayev.
Caught that kick very well, but the defense of Kape is just there. And it's looking like a one-dimensional fight because
Well,
you can see now
I've
that Almabayev
finally started
wants to
putting
grapple more
distance
than he
between
wants
my
to strike.
accuracy
He
and
can
the
strike,
coin
but
toss.
he wants
Life
to
is
grapple.
good.
Kape is just staying comfortable, staying loose.
All right, the cut man will attend to Almabayev back with round 2 in 30 seconds.
Is Almabayev saying that he was eye poked? Come on, Almabayev. Come on. Ah. Cup one, yeah, I agree. I think Manel Cup got that one.
You have to wrestle now. Here's some water for you. Everything's okay.
Take a look at some of these replays. He faked the kick and came with the left hand, and it's just, he's just so tricky, Kape. I mean, it's so hard to read what he's gonna
After
do
this
because he
card,
feints
I wouldn't
before
be
he throws.
surprised
Look
if
at that right
Manel
hook
Cup
landing.
pulls
And Almabayev
an
thought it was an
anaconda
eye poke, but
choke.
it was just a nasty right hook.
All right, you may
I
have
feel
heard
it to the
ESPN's
gilly.
MMA show
Asu
Back
got
Back
pissed
in
up, yeah,
VHS
bad.
on
He
YouTube,
got pissed up
ESPN2,
bad.
ESPN Plus. You can also listen wherever you
I'm
get your
coming.
podcasts. Those fellas, Monday and Thursday. Don't miss them. All right, round 2 Asu Almabayev being grounded a little bit there by his corner. Henry Hoof saying it's MMA. They really want him to mix it up. They didn't like what they see.
Well, that's why he threw the right hand right off the bat, because that right hand is how he sets up his takedown. He gets you thinking about the right hand, and then the shot comes after that.
Nice kick to the body by Almabayev. But a piston-like left follows from Kape.
Good timing. Kape's hips, too sturdy.
Pretty good entry by Almabayev. Kape able to stay upright. Dean Thomas, what do you have, good sir?
Yeah, Almabayev is having a hard time because he can't get a read on the speed of Kape. It's like a camera flash. It starts from nothing and then it just pow right in your face. Can't get a read on it. If he doesn't get a read on it, he's going to get busted up all night.
Yeah. Speed kills.
The other thing is, look at how Kape hides his strikes with the changing levels of his head. And you're watching Almabayev, his head and his body stays the same. It stays right there. Whereas Kape's always changing angle, his head. And that's how he hides his punches when they come out, because he's always moving his body, his trunk, everything like that.
So Almabayev 0 for 2 in the takedown column, and again the imperatives coming from the corner that he's going to have to pursue.
After this, I'm going to sleep. Like, I'm just.
Right now,
I don't think.
Kape's leading the dance.
I don't think there's anyone who can make me feel worse than I actually currently do.
So that's
Because,
why
like I
he's
said,
able
I'm
to
very
follow
competitive, and
do
when
what he
I'm wrong,
wants to. He's first.
I'll be fine.
His face,
But I
you see
need to
Almabayev's
sleep.
biting on his face now.
After this
So that's
card,
leading the dance. Kape is getting
we'll talk a
Almabayev
little
to
bit,
throw when Kape
and
wants him
then
to.
I'll just rest a little bit, and then
Almabayev has struck
maybe
well.
I'll
He
wake
has
up
landed more
rejuvenated.
significant strikes,
Elma,
albeit by just one.
second round, Asu is
But the
winning.
wrestling certainly has
I
his
don't
go
know.
to base as he goes high there. He's
I
landed
guess we'll
7
see.
takedowns already.
But
That
body
right
language
there,
is.
Anik, is how he threw a combination and then ended the combination with a kick. That's going to be the key. He's got to throw more than one.
Oh, that's a big right from Almabayev.
And that will help him too. Get to the clinch and then throw just a bunch of combos after you shoot for a single, shoot for a double. Make it dirty.
Yeah, Kape doesn't appear to have been really affected by any of these strikes as yet, despite Almabayev landing at a 46% clip early.
Yeah, I mean, Almabayev, it's not like he's that heavy. Not that he's out of this fight. It's just he's not able to get a read on Kape as well as Kape seems to be reading him.
Well, and sometimes I wonder if you're the athlete and you don't feel like you can take him down with relative ease, then you pivot his strike and he's realized some success.
Yeah, when he throws combos, it looks good. But the problem is you're seeing Almabayev.
I don't know. I think
one at a time.
Manel Kape is actually winning the second round. I don't know.
So let them go.
Maybe Alma. I don't know. I know you feel differently, but I think
Eric Nixick to our right looking for
Kape is
some
actually
body
winning
work
this
as well.
round.
Almabayev has landed 9 times to the body already. Nice connection by Kape, forces Almabayev
Let
to
me cook. I
retreat.
want Kape to win to see him insulting Kai Kara France and Adesanya. Yeah, plus Adesanya has recently lost this fight,
Oh, knee and a follow-up
so
right hand.
Awesome knee to the body.
I could see that happening.
See that left hand to the body? Looks like the left hand to the head. Looks like the jump.
Guys,
knee.
you
Looks
guys
like
are
the
not
inside
telling me
kick.
what you'd like to
Everything
see on
looks
the
similar,
channel,
but it's always a different finish.
apart from
And that's what makes Kape so
predictions. I'm
tricky.
not gonna stop doing predictions. But yeah, I think it's time for me to add something
Oh,
else
nice rip
to
the
the
body by
channel.
Almabayev.
Mamai, I like short flyweights way more than the beanpole ones. The guy who's 5'9" has no reason to weigh 57 kg. I agree, and that's why sometimes they don't even end up having that much power, because they sacrifice power for height and reach. In all honesty,
Slick footwork, good setups.
Pause in the
no,
action.
it was it a punch?
I think it was.
Mike Beltran giving Almabayev.
I think it was a punch. Almabayev is busy saying it's eye pokes, and even in the first round, he was saying he was eye poked, and it never
Usually
happened.
if a referee doesn't see it,
Punch. Legal fight. Hey, legal punch. Let's go.
right, they just told
Well,
him that
like
the
he's
officials
been
told him
saying
it was
it's
legal
a
as
it's
the
an
knockout
eye
round.
poke,
Back underway.
but he's been
Waiting seconds
punched.
to round
It's
two
been
as
punched
Almabayev
multiple
lays to the
times.
block.
That's a beautiful body kick.
I don't know why he keeps saying like it's an eye poke, and he was saying this in the first round, which is annoying. Bro, your predictions are good, but no one can do 10 out of 10, so there is nothing wrong with you not
All right,
forcing
10
people
minutes
to
down,
bet.
potentially 15 to go.
So
We're
keep
going to show
going.
you that
I appreciate
exchange.
that, man. I appreciate that, man.
Oh, okay. That was sort of an open-handed
Oh yeah,
move
no, okay,
across
I
the
was
eye, so
wrong.
I actually
No,
would have argued Almabayev should have
that
gone
was a
5
poke.
minutes.
Get some water.
That was a poke. No,
Everything's okay to flex.
I appreciate that. Let me cook, man. It means a lot. I guess
You
it's
have to
just
work
my
now. You
competitive
understand?
nature.
You have to make him get tired.
Um,
Just make him work.
you guys are not even going to respond to what I'm saying. They're like, hey, dude, do not involve us in your quest to make different
Well,
content.
it all goes down next
I'll
Saturday
never
night,
stop
UFC
making
313
predictions.
on
I'm
Mexico
just
with Operator. Women's
too
pants on the line
invested
against
in them.
Magomed Ankalaev. Also the
You
rematch
know, it's
between
the
Justin
same
Gaethje and Rafael Fiziev.
as
If you
let's say, for
want to
example,
get in on a special
representing
offer, you
someone
can purchase UFC 313
in
before March
court
3rd.
who
You get
might
$10 off the normal price
I
at
don't know
ESPNplus.com/PPV.
who might go to prison, for example, for something they didn't do, and you're
All right,
emotionally
here we go.
invested in
Round
that.
3 of our UFC
If you
Fight Night
lose
main
that
event. Manel
case,
Kape and
it's
Asu
not you
Almabayev.
going to prison, but like you
We will
feel
be
like
commercial free the rest of the way.
terrible. You know, I don't know if that's a good example, but yeah, that's the only way I
Yeah,
can
follow
explain how
that.
I feel.
Those are the little strikes you're seeing from Almabayev.
Asu
That if he
either
just
needs to
connects a
log
combination of
in
that, he can have
or
a lot more
get ready
success
for
in the
the prelims
scorecards and
again.
strikes. Throw one at a time and then stops.
And the
Follow that.
UFC don't play, man. They will get you back into the prelims quick, quick, quick.
That up.
Um,
That up. Right. Those are the
Elma,
little
Asu
decisions. He's
shouldn't
got
keep this
opportunities. He's got to
standing.
use
He
them.
will lose. Yeah, I assumed he would. But I actually didn't expect it to be this bad
Cobb
because
really
for
controlling
me
the pace and
personally,
the
I
dance
felt
with the
like
fakes
Cobb
here.
is
And you
just
can see it.
owning
Just
him.
the way that Almabayev's
I
moving.
don't feel like Almabayev is doing anything that might end up getting him the fight. Like he's not gonna win this fight unless he somehow finds a way to I don't know get the fight to the ground or submit him. But he needs a little bit more
Just making
pressure.
complete discomfort.
Almabayev circles out. 1 minute gone by here, round 3. Cobb
This
continuing to stalk his
this
prey.
Kazakh
Landed
is
a lot of
cooked.
those shots with
Yeah,
Almabayev on the
man.
retreat.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Spotted that.
agree, man. It's not
Essentially
looking
just
really
trying to
good
call
for him.
time out again. Oh, big elbows from Cobb.
And he's got to make it ugly. It's going to be an ugly fight if he wants to win this, Almabayev. He's got to do this over and over and over and maybe get stopped, but just keep going.
So we are going to show you here in isolation. And again, Almabayev getting scraped. Mike Beltran did not see it. Almabayev did not get the benefit of the doubt. By the now Cobb. Almabayev covers up. Not a good visual here.
Almabayev staying safe, though. Can he survive this?
Almabayev having a real hard time seeing out of that eye. That'll do it. Manel Kape by stoppage in round 3.
Couldn't see it from the top, and it kept going.
Yeah, Newcomb would win, but that guy did not look ranked.
So Manel
Yeah,
Kape
I agree.
maximizing largely the
He
main event
didn't look like
showcase
a
tonight.
ranked fighter, to be honest.
And you gotta think that
He
his
could be
next fight
next
could
at the
very well
title.
be a
Yeah, after
rematch of
Kai
his
Kara
UFC
France, I
debut,
think he deserves
which
it.
came against Alexandre Pantoja in 2021. Star
I mean,
boy, star
he was
power.
quite literally running, dog. He was pulling a Chelsea
Here's the scrape
Chandler.
of the eye, and it was legit.
He was
And
pulling a
then the
Chelsea
follow-up.
Chandler.
And Almabayev tried to stop, but the ref didn't see the eye scrape in the
I mean,
first one or the second one.
it's unfortunate
And
that
you know, it's not Cobb's job to stop. It's his job to get in there and get the finish. And you see, he keeps pouring it on, and that's a good job by smelling the blood in the water. Just keep attacking. It's not easy to do this to Almabayev, even if he's hurt. To keep throwing an onslaught of punches and get the finish. Incredible job by Kape to do his job. It's up to the ref to stop those situations if there's illegal problems.
And that's the first time Asu Almabayev has lost a fight since 2017.
Asu Almabayev was running, quite literally running. That wasn't good, man. Well, my Kape deserves his chance to lose to Pantoja after Kaikara France gets his turn to lose to Pantoja. Wow. Like, I don't know how to respond to that. and also, I mean, well, my bro tried running from the fastest motherfucker I've seen in the octagon. And it's bad, man. When you get hit a lot, the Twizy Rich, wow, yeah, man. This would have felt a lot better had everything gone my way. But yeah, doing these lives help, you know, because the pep talks, the pep talks actually assisted me because otherwise I probably, if I wasn't live, I would have probably been like, you know what, guys, I'm changing. I'm starting to make this kind of content. I'm confident Kai Kara France beat Pantoja, but I don't think either of them beat Manel. I don't know. I think Kai Kara France has a shot, but Manel looks really good recently. He looks locked in.
One final time tonight. Here is Joe Martinez.
Let's hear what Manel Kape is going to say.
16 seconds. Round number 3. Referee Mike Beltran puts a home to the fight for your winner by TKO, Manel
Starboy Kape. Let's hear him in South Israel at the Summer. Kape is a grown man and doing Ronaldo celebration.
Manel, Starboy Kape, congratulations.
First of all, Hamadan Mubarak for all my brothers and sisters Muslims. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah for everything I've been through and I accomplish is everything Allah. Guys, I'm just saying, who's next? Who's next against me? They're gonna deny again my title shot? Hey, Hunter, you know I'm the best. I just stopped a guy with 70 win streaks. Huh? Everybody was scared to fight him. You guys really thought that I'm scared to fight him because he's a wrestler? I can wrestle, I can stand with anyone in this division. I'm the best. I'm the star boy. And pay attention, Pantoja, Kaikara Press, whatever you is next to fight against me, be ready. Because I'm gonna steal that belt like I stole a candies from my daughter. And talk about my daughter, where is my daughter? Where is my daughter? Bring my daughter here. Bring my daughter. Go catch my daughter. Go take my daughter. Get my daughter here. I want my daughter here. I want my daughter here. Come here, hit me.
Manel Kape is
care.
just...
Security, let it come. That's one time, let it come.
We'll try to get your daughter in here. Any final words?
I don't care. My daughter is my motivation, everything I've been done. That's my baby. That's my baby. Baby, Gabari. Daddy win.
Daddy win.
Love you, baby.
Daddy's probably getting a shot to be the best in the world next. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event winner, Manel Starboy Kape.
Starboy Kape. I mean, that's hilarious. Kape is a grown man and doing the Ronaldo celebration.
Losing to the current champion shows him also how good he really is.
I don't even really like Kape, but I need to see Kai Kara France versus Kape. Start fighting Pantoja, we know what's going to happen anyway. That's brutal. I don't know about growth.
Incredible job.
Arthur, who are you? I
expert
mean,
Alessandro Pantoja could have some interesting
what kind of
comments
question
later
is that,
tonight
man?
on the post show. Plenty more on
I'm a
that later.
Chinese
But
guy from India. I grew up in India, but like I'm a Chinese guy, so that's who I am. I'm kidding, man. Like, I own a channel that predicts fights. I think. Um, should we do a recap? Let me. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm from. Dude, I'm kidding. I'm not Chinese. Like, obviously. I mean, like, you can't believe me when I say I'm Chinese when you can see me. I'm not Chinese, dude. I'm not Chinese and I'm not from India. Like, I'm clearly African. So, I'm from South Africa. Um, so, guys, should I do um, a recap or maybe I'll do it tomorrow? No? What do you guys think? Should we just go to sleep and then wait for the trolls to come for me? In the comment section. I'm sure they're already busy with me. And then we can do like a fight recap maybe tomorrow. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know so that I know if I'm going to sleep or we are going to run through the whole entire card again. Is this UFC fight predictions? No. It was basically a watch along. We were watching UFC basically. It just ended. But yeah, I do predictions on the channel. You can go through the entire channel, go to the short section of the channel, go to the standard section of the channel. I do predictions. Where are my people? Should we do a recap or we'll do like a prediction results tomorrow? Which one do you prefer? Well, I got one WMMA wrong and two split in the men's. At least none of my guys got murdered like Bala. Damn. My guys got murdered badly. I'll come back later. Okay, cool, man. I appreciate you coming onto the channel. Yeah, okay. I think maybe I'll just do a predictions result. It's a bit late for predictions right now. um, I think maybe I'll do prediction results or a card recap tomorrow. I'm a little bit tired. I just want to sleep right now. I was late to the stream. Next time I need to actually check the times for prelims and not the main card. But I'm learning. I appreciate everyone for joining me live. Uh, not a good night for predictions, but we bounce back. I feel pretty confident about next week's card. I could be wrong, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I don't think Patterson had that in him. I was a bit nervous because he looked small as F. Let me cook a cub. Yeah, he pulled through, man. He looked really, really, really good. I'll do a recap tomorrow, I think. But even though I'm not gonna stop doing predictions, I think I'm going to start adding new content to the channel. Um, yeah, I think it's pretty important for me to do that. Well, I was saying it's too late to predict the fight night because it's over. Okay. Yeah, the other guy was asking what the channel is about, so I was responding to that. Well, I'd get them all right if we predict them now. Oh wow, yeah, you'd probably get them right. Anyway, I love and appreciate all of you. Until next time, deuces.